fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy shit, dude. Fuck it. I'm saying it. America deserved 9/11. Liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy shit, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Literally lying. What a fucking liar, dude. Holy fucking, what the fuck?
What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, fantastic afternoon, fantastic evening. No matter where you are in the world, this is all part of this Hostile Hour broadcast coming to you live from kind of cold, kind of chilly Roma,
You said
Italy.
Did you mean that? Yeah.
I'm live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one. That's right, we are in Roma, Italy, my friend. I'm in Rome. And that's right. Look at what Biden's Italy done to Hasanabi. Yeah, look at what it's done to me. I'm very tired. Mamma mia. Oh my god. Atatürk'ün bakacağım abi. Kodumun petrol zengin devirlerine Atatürk'ü çeken TFF'den bahsedecek. Sen tuvaletteyken babam arkamda bu hikaye yaptı. İlk olarak Türkler içeride soruyorlar. Anyway, what is going on? Is it robotic? Is the sound? Oh shit, I'm getting dropped. What the hell's going on? I was perfectly dropping. Bro, what the fuck? I ran the internet in here as a test for the past like 3 hours. Steady stream. No packet loss. It's fixed now, I know. It was perfectly fine. No drop frames. I come in. I finally actually go, like, I was streaming to my Run IRL server. So I wasn't actually, I was functionally streaming, right? Get some Cacio e Pepe for me from Cacio e Pepe. Please, I lived in Rome for 4 months a few years ago. Yeah, I already have had Cacio e Pepe every day. So it was perfectly fine for the past 2 fucking hours when I wasn't actually streaming. And then when I actually start streaming, it's no longer fine. What's going on? It should be good now. If it was skipping a second ago, it's because the Killer Network Service and Task Manager processes, if you have that, they like to cap shit by default. What? Network service? Killer Network Service? And I don't know what that is. Anyway, I've apparently it seems I've pissed off some people with my takes earlier today, which I'll be getting to in a moment. But anyway, this is part of the broadcast where I tell you a little bit about my personal news. Ladies and gentlemen, folks, boys, girls, and MBs, it is what day is it? It's 12/29. It's December 29, 2023. We're a couple days out from the year ending. It's 10:54 a.m. in Los Angeles. It's not 10:54 a.m. in where I'm at. Where I'm at, it's actually 7:54 p.m. I think it's Friday. Is it? It's fucking Friday. Holy shit. I didn't even realize it was Friday. Goddamn. Well, you know, that's a day of celebration. We gotta do that real quick. I didn't
It's
even realize it was
Friday
Immaculate Friday.
then.
Why?
It's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday again. It's Saturday,
Friday, bro.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Hey.
I don't even know what this is. I didn't even realize it was fucked up Friday. Mufasa, no you didn't, but he did. Cheers. How's the hotel room compared to the last one? If your IRL stream was solid, maybe stream to that, then go live there. Hotel might have Twitch itself flagged. I am literally doing that right now. Rock, come here. Cheers, bud. Cheers, bud. Fucker, bro. You. Here. There you go. Now you can't hide. How much do you think this is?
Like $30.
Like one shot of Absolute vodka from the minibar at our hotel.
That's not a shot though.
It's a shot.
Is that a shot? No, that's bigger than a shot.
It's 1.5 ounces then if it's not a shot.
1.5 ounces is a shot. But I'm saying it's more than 1.5.
It's 50 milliliters. Chat. What is 50 milliliters in like real freedom units?
Shots.
50 milliliters is a shot? Yeah, this is just one shot.
Okay.
Where's the minibar thing? You have any idea? Oh, this might literally be it actually. Is it? Oh, shit. This has got breakfast? They got the breakfast menu up in this bitch? Oh, you can order it. And then put it on the door. Please hang this on the outside door handle within 3 a.m. Non dimentichi di esporre la sua ordinazione entro le ore 3 p.m. Or a.m. Fenerbahçe Galatasaray olayını anlatsana. Anlatacağım amına koyayım. Anlatacağım. That's right. That's it, what we do. This is how we do it.
Alright. Oh wow, it's actually not that unreasonable.
How much is it?
It's basically LA bar prices.
Okay, but we're in Rome. And in fucking Rome, actually,
You gotta do as the Romans do.
you gotta do as the Romans do, which is drink. In Rome, dude, everything is not that expensive. Things are actually much cheaper.
So how much do you think it is?
30 euros.
Per or total?
No, per. It's 15 euros? Damn.
I told you that's not that unreasonable. I mean, it's obviously a lot, but
Have you guys seen the huge horse balls yet? No. Okay. So, guys, this is the part of the broadcast where I tell you a little bit about my personal news about what's going on in my life.
do you want me to turn off?
No, oh, that light back there?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, let's do it. But don't, one of them, if you turn it off, it like turns off the power strip behind me. So make sure it's not one of those. That didn't do much, honestly, but it's better probably. Is it better?
Yeah.
It's dark in this room. Anyway, someone asked me, do you like this room more or do you like this hotel more? And to them I say, yes, I do. I turned the TV off because it actually fixed the lighting a little bit when I turned the TV off. Finally, it's been 4 days that I've been in Italy. I will be talking about what happened in Saudi Arabia today, yes. It's been 4 days since I've been in Italy, and finally I've been able to actually arrive at a setup that I can use, a setup that I actually, a room that's like normal size and it's not just like one fucking big ass bed stuck in a tiny ass room. My IRL backpack is working fine. The audio is better. Everything is finally lined up. It took me only 4 fucking days. Did you use Murat's gift? Parts of it, yes. But anyway, this is a part of the broadcast where I tell you a little bit about my personal news, so I'm going to do that. Right, first and foremost, someone already in the chat asked, rate the Frecciarossa experience. And let me tell you, it was...
Dude, Murder on the Oriental Express.
Yeah, the Frecciarossa experience is, I give it, I would say, I give it a 3
What?
kisses
Oh.
like this. And it's the highest amount of kisses you can give.
I was gonna say like 7.5 out of 10.
It was a very good experience, yes. 4 kisses is Shinkansen in Japan. is the highest. No more kisses than 4 kisses. So I will say this. Frecciarossa, 3 kisses for you like this. Mamma mia, it was so fucking good. It's, how embarrassing is it just being around me all the time?
I mean, they seem to appreciate it, so that's what matters.
Wow, you actually, the noise gate's kind of cracked right now. It barely hears you.
Classic.
Yeah, which is weird because like this noise gate's been fucking dog shit. Murat said
it was great.
Murat said it was fucking awesome. Your accent is incredible. That's what he said. All right, we got J and B.
Yeah, I'm good, dude.
What?
Give it some time.
You don't want to? You don't want to dry gin or J and B?
No, I'm good.
One or the other. Does Murat take Fin as well? He's supposed to, but he doesn't.
Take what?
Finasteride.
What's that?
Finasteride is the hair supplement that I've been telling you to take,
Yeah.
but the pill one.
Dude, I'm gonna go to Turkey get some hair implants.
Yeah. That's fucking not a bad idea. So
I'm not gonna do that, but that would be really funny.
that would be really funny, but also you should do that. Okay, sober stream when? Not tonight. So anyway, day 4, we are in Italy. We wake up in Florence. Another beautiful day. Just kidding. It's a fucking bullshit day. It's raining. It's raining. It's like a tears are coming down the sky. I say, Mamma mia, why is it raining so much? Oh, Maron. Okay? We wake up early to get on a fucking train. I say to myself, Mamma mia, I love the train. What a great journey. We get on a train, a business class. I say, Murat, why did you get the first class, you son of a bitch? And he was like, the first class apparently is like 500 euros per person or something like crazy shit. I think he's lying.
Expensive.
I think he's fucking lying to me. This son of a bitch is lying to me, I
You
think.
can just look up prices.
Son of a bitch, you are lying, you fucking bitch. You are lying, I think. Anyway, it was, he got business class. We love, you know, checking out the entire train just to get a good feeling of what's going on. You just called your mom a bitch. Mom? Okay, shut up. Don't think about it like that. Obviously, his mom is your mom, bro.
Maybe it's 500 total. I don't remember. Whatever.
Okay, what is it? Frecciarossa? How do you spell it? There is Italiano in the chat. Please tell me.
Right there.
What? Fresnap? That's not it.
No, keep going down. Down.
Oh, Frecciarossa. Frecciarossa tickets.
Trenitalia.
What the fuck? Frecciarossa tickets. Florence to Roma. How did you get the tickets? Where did you buy it?
I thought I bought them from Trenitalia, but turns out I messed it up and I have no idea where I got.
Okay, so Florence all stations to Rome all stations. Let's look at it. Direct, 17 euro.
No, you don't want that one because that one's the slow one. You want a fast one.
Okay.
This is the fast one. So 32 euros.
O mio?
No, the one below it. Yeah.
Trenitalia. Well, we
And then
use.
just click on Trenitalia.
Okay, but that's not the one that we took. Trenitalia is the website.
Trenitalia is the like TCDD.
Ha. TCDD. Türkiye Cumhuriyeti Devlet Demir Yolları.
And then
TBMM.
or whatever. No, Millet Meclisi.
I know.
Frecciarossa is the road for it, but
Okay, let's translate
and
it.
then go here, I think.
Roma Termini.
Yeah, that's fine. Under edit, it might let you change the class. Oh wait, no, it says just click any random one. Click the 31 euro one, and then boom, right here, executive, 140.
Oh my god. Okay, that is very expensive. That is a scam.
Like it's not necessary. Like,
Okay, so
we had a totally like
so everybody,
great time.
let me explain to you. So I'm gonna show you.
You can just Google the pictures.
I'm gonna do that right now. Yeah, I'm gonna probably find like a YouTube. I'm sure there's like a YouTube video out there.
What are you talking about? YouTube notoriously doesn't like trains.
Good one. Let's see. What was the train that we were on?
Frecciarossa.
Frecciarossa, business class, private room, YouTube. So Murat got us a private room, which I think is worse than like literally regular business class. If you get a four set. Oh, here it is.
Here we are at Milan's train station, Stazione Milano Porta Garibaldi it's called. We are here after...
This guy's accent is unacceptable. No, it's like he's like too British. He's too fucking British, dog. Unacceptable.
Garibaldi.
No, it's like he's like too British. He's too fucking British, dog. No, it's like a speech impediment. Like how British he is. It's almost killing me anyway. We're about to be on a fucking train here.
After a brilliant day in Milan. Check the video with the link on the screen now to see how that day went, but it's been amazing to show you how doing a day trip in just one...
Oh fuck, he actually does have a speech impediment. He's deaf. Okay, my bad. Okay,
That's messed up, man.
I thought he was just British. Turns out he's also deaf. But I was making fun of him being British and not the fact that he has like a real speech impediment, possibly as a consequence of his hearing issues. My apologies. Just doing a classic bit, making fun of British people. Nothing to think about beyond that. Not being fucking ableist, okay? Please, I was being anti-British. Do not think that I was being ableist. Anyway, Travels with Bieber, I apologize. You're a beautiful traveler. Fuck. God damn it. What a way to start this. What a way to fucking start the conversation here. Okay, anyway, let's watch this. So... this is what
stand for your coach. So in our case, it's number 3, which is right on the other end.
So one thing I gotta say, Italy is kind of a broke boy. I'll say it. Italy is a bit of a broke boy nation, dude. Is it loud?
So there we have it, coach number 3, and it says business underneath
my bad.
it. So
It's much louder than me. I just realized. Italy is a broke boy nation, dude. Italy is a motherfucking broke boy country. It's broke. It's a poor country. I'll say it. I think that... says the Turk? No! Bro, we know Turkey is a broke boy country.
Italy's turkey coated.
Italy is so fucking turkey coated. But also beyond that, like... dude, Turkey is in hyperinflation for like 7 years now. What the fuck do you mean? You can't compare Turkey to Italy. It's like comparing it to Argentina. No, I thought Italy... being that it's like a European country, was not a fucking broke boy country at all. I literally thought Italy was like
Switzerland.
Yeah, I thought Italy was like Switzerland, exactly. Cause like you got Rome, you got fucking, Firenze.
They've become top since the Renaissance. Like,
yeah, dude, you got the fucking Medicis and shit. Like I literally thought Italy was like one of the, I thought it was just like a regular old rich ass European country. So,
I mean, I'm enjoying my time. Like, I don't think they're having a hard time.
No, it's beautiful. It's fun. We're having a great time. It's very Turkey though. Like it's like, I'll tell you this much, guys. If you like Italy, okay, you'll probably like Turkey. The people are the same level of harassment, okay, which we didn't really encounter. Same level of like using your fucking hands. Same level of
it's Turkey with a Gucci belt.
Yeah, literally. Same level of schemes. Like I go to the fucking train station, I walk up to the security guy, I say, "Hey, my friend, listen to me, my friend. My mother, she cannot walk so good, okay? Which platform is the train supposed to come at?" And the guy literally said 10 to 15. I feel like that's a very Turkish thing. Oh, 10 to 15.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, he was totally right and it was accurate, but
I know, but he gave me 5 fucking platforms that the train could possibly be on. I'm sorry, that's a very Turkish ass thing.
Just like, here's the range, go away.
It's like, what do you mean this fucking train is supposed to be on one of these platforms in the next 10 minutes? It's like odd to me that you are unsure about which platform it's supposed to be on. Yeah, he said it's somewhere in this train station. Basically, he was like, yeah, it's in the train station. What do you mean? It's one of the platforms. Right. So, anyway, he was not wrong. It was platform 11. So we got on the Trenitalia Frecciarossa, okay, and the tickets were how much? You remember?
Like 60 something euros a person.
So it was around 60 euros a person. We got the business tickets.
I think
4 tickets.
Yeah, I think we might have gotten the business lounge one or something like that. I don't know what the difference between basic economy and super economy are. Like, maybe that they don't let you change your tickets or something.
I don't know either.
I mean, you can literally go. Okay, so like, I think I got economy and not like the other ones, but yeah.
Oh, super economy,
It doesn't let you change the tickets. Doesn't give you refunds.
and you
doesn't let
can't board another train. What does that mean?
like a runaway, a stowaway.
They're like, if your train gets fucked up, okay, and you have to board another train, they won't let you. In super economy, you just have to walk.
You're walking to Rome.
No, that's it. No, one train only, dude.
Yeah.
Like, if some robbers put like a big tree log in front of the train tracks, okay, and then they put their bandanas on their faces
this is a wild
and
west.
get on their horses, and they go, "Hey, you gonna fucking you better stop this train right now."
It's a high-speed train going 250 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, well, you can't when you put a big ass log in
You're
front
not gonna
of the
see
train.
the log.
I've been playing a lot of Red Dead 2, so. My name is Arthur Morgan, okay? You son of a bitch. Anyway, is this a spaghetti western now? True. So, yeah, that's why it's called the spaghetti western. Anyway, so
Wow.
so if that happens, you can't you can't trade trains. You can't board another train. So, anyway, let's take a look at the. Let's take
exciting.
let's take a look at the.
Yeah. Right, welcome aboard this Freccia Rossa train operated by Trenitalia. It's business class we are in now, excitingly, and so far, so good. This is how it looks. I'll show you the seat next to mine to explain it more easily.
It's so funny.
So you've got a very large and wide seat there, and it's leather, really thick, that's good. You've got good armrests here that
It's so. Oh, is it loud again? What the? Why is it so goddamn loud?
fold down
You know what? That's a good fucking call, Morale. Dude, that one shot has fucked me up.
like so.
Do you have the capacity to lower the volume? The YouTube video is blowing us away. I did. I
You've
lowered
got
it.
tray tables
It's not that loud,
which
is it?
fold out like so to give you a
That's
really
fine.
large
It's
space, so
supposed
you can
to.
easily store your
So
laptop on there.
here's how this works. They balance their audio off of what my audio is because I'm usually talking, and because my mic is low because I don't want to crank up the gain too much. Here, I'm gonna increase my microphone audio a little bit more. And drinking while traveling because altitude and shit. What?
I don't think Rome is that
Now
high,
I'm-
is it?
I don't know.
I have an altimeter.
Oh yeah, true. It
We're at
fucked up.
230 feet, man. Whoa, it's sick altitude.
No, I'm legitimately that one drink fucked me up. I think it was because I was like,
Dude, I think it's because we've been like dehydrated and like food poisoned and like
yeah,
it's been a rough couple of days.
yeah. Anyway, getting back to, I'm not gonna talk about the drinking for a second. Getting back to what the fuck we were talking about. Every train that I've been in around Europe and in Japan, even in America as well. Well, America not
Turkey.
so much, but Turkey. It's always the same. Business class is basically the identical, like basically the exact same thing as economy in trains. Okay, the differences are so marginal, like not worth it at all. You get to have a luxurious experience regardless of what class of ticket you take. Some people might consider it a scam. I will still, I'll give more money. Non-economy on trains is just a scam. I don't care. I'll give more money to the trains, okay? I'll happily pay extra dollars to be on the train. The difference is you avoid the baby crying, I guess. Do Italians smell bad? I have not smelled any Italians. What the fuck? Thinking of live streaming EA, Madden, NFL games when I play. Who should I stream with? Meaning which platform, brand, King, Kick? Ew. These guys have to get paid, right? Like, if this guy's not getting paid, he's the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. Like, you have to be getting paid to promote Kick, right? I really hope he's getting paid. Because if he's doing this dick riding for free, like, all of these guys, like Keemstar, every single one of these fucking Twitter drama farmers and shit, every single one of these motherfuckers are constantly posting about, like, Kick.com streamers that I've never heard of before. And it's always like, it'll be like, Andion took his dick out in a kindergarten. What will happen next? Find out on Drama Alert. I'm like, what the fuck? That's illegal. That guy should go to fucking perma prison. Why is he still on a platform? Like, literally, dude, it's always shit like that. It's like some fucking nerd that I've never seen before will be like, this guy walked up to, like, Keemstar will post about it, like Drama Alert will post about it, or like these dumbasses will post about it, but like in a negative way. Okay, they'll be like, Andion needs to be stopped. He needs to be stopped. And then the video is just like him being the biggest piece of shit you've ever seen. It's like unimaginable shit. There's like one of these fucking demons looks like he's got some like a birth defect or something, and he walks around with like a fucking bodyguard, and then the fucking his whole shtick is like he just like fucking, you know, shoulder checks people, and then his massive fucking bodyguard walks up to like the elderly that this fucking little child, this fetal alcohol syndrome baby, has like shoulder checked a fucking retiree, okay? Like a goddamn pensioner on vacation, and then his massive bodyguard will walk up and be like, what are you doing? Whoa, you want to go? You want to go? And it's like, what is happening? Everyone here should get the death penalty. Every single person involved in this should immediately get thrown under the prison and probably shot in a military tribunal. That's how I feel about it. Oh, I'm serious. My fucking Twitter timeline is full of these dumb motherfuckers doing the absolute most awful scumbag shit. I think I'm old. I think I'm really old. I'm so fucking old. I see this shit and I'm like, no, that guy should go to jail immediately. Immediately. Why is this on my Twitter timeline all the time? There's the guy. I am so ADHD right now. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Back to the train. We're gonna get back to the train in a second. I just saw Kick and immediately it just made me fucking go off on this goddamn tangent. You are unbearable. This is not the way to advocate for something. I don't know. I'm unbearable. You should also go to jail alongside Andion and the other Pantheon and the other fucking losers that walk around and do like awful things, okay? So angry? Yes, I am angry. I'm angry. I'm angry at you too, okay? You should also go to jail alongside them. You're so angry. You're so angry. Shut up, bitch. Suck my dick. Anyway, Bono is a massive douche. What the fuck's about Bono? I don't know.
You too?
Oh, I was just reading what the fucking dumbass was saying, I think. Wait, was that his actual, you're mad at you too? No. Okay, I don't know what you guys are saying. I'm too stupid to understand. Oh, Penguinzo made a video on this. Hey, maybe all you fucking annoying, ugly losers will finally come on board because the fucking centrist Jesus made a YouTube video and said the fetal alcohol syndrome baby is horrible. So, hey, maybe we should unban that guy so we can fucking turn around and be like, my bad, I don't have any kind of fucking personal opinion on the matter, but now I've decided Penguinzo doesn't like this guy, so I don't like this guy either. My bad, bro. Didn't fucking realize it was like that. I didn't realize it was like that. I should have seen the Penguinzo video first before making a fetal alcohol syndrome baby take. I was wrong. Okay? Hey, my opinion just dropped. Let me see.
Well, Prop, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I mean, I'm serious. Like, this kid should be put on the fucking front lines in Ukraine. Send him. Send him to Ukraine right now. Send his bodyguard to Ukraine, motherfucker. If you're a grown-ass man, listen.
I mean, he's just doing his job.
No. You're a grown-ass man. Have some fucking respect. Have some fucking decency. How dare you? This is your job? This is your job? So dishonorable. You have brought shame upon your family. There is no honor in getting a fucking paycheck doing this for this spoiled little shit. Okay? No way. No fucking way. Shameless. Okay? People are out here like, oh, he's got kids to feed. No. No honor. Anyway.
This is Jack's iconic shtick, where he's around causing a ruckus, just being this menace to society, harassing people, and then trying to get a rise out of them. The second someone looks like they're ready to
Dude,
get
I'm serious. I've never actually seen this little shit, this little cocksucker. I've never fucking seen him before. And Twitter puts this shit all over my face. Why? I don't want to see this motherfucker. Why? Why is this in my fucking face every goddamn day? On my goddamn timeline. I don't want to see this shit. He's not a grown-ass man. He's not. He's a little kid. Okay. It's a little baby F. Hold on. I'm gonna blast off. I forgot. Also, secondly, if you guys keep saying, oh my god, he drank one shot, he's wasted, he's white girl wasted, I'm gonna just fucking end the stream. Because you dumb motherfuckers are incredibly annoying as well. I'm a 32-year-old man. I took one fucking shot. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Shut your stupid bitch ass up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Anyway, it's too late for the blast off meme. I already posted. That's a really funny one though.
Is that like, I guess that's Italian, not true.
No, but it could be. We are looking like we're train conductors.
It's a me, Mario.
Oh, I can edit it. I can put the photo. There you go. Boom. Blammo. Why is Italy making you so angry? I'm not even actually angry. I'm just having fun. Can I just fucking rant without motherfuckers reading me the riot act? Can I do that? Can I fucking rant, dude? Fucking, I can't even be like fake kind of angry without. It's so weird. Why? Why do I have a bunch of fucking babysitters in the chat? Okay? What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? I'm a 32-year-old man. You're a 24-year-old, just graduated out of college. 3 of your most formative years you had to fucking spend indoors. You get a panic attack every time you talk to the fucking cashier, and you're telling a 32-year-old man he doesn't know how to act. What the fuck? You're a child. Jesus Christ. Cairo, dude, rage about Gaza. Okay, I'm not gonna rage about Gaza. I'm trying to fucking, I'm ranting about, you know, dumb shit. We had that gelato last night. Gave it to my parents, and they couldn't finish it most likely. Alright, I'll be back when you stop yelling at me. You're yelling like my dad used to, Lamau. Bro, you should not reveal this information voluntarily online, okay? This is not information that you should be revealing voluntarily online about yourself. Like, that's not... Alright, I'm leaving because you're reminding me of my abuse that I received from my fucking father. Anyway.
So trains.
Let's get back to fucking trains. Business class.
Food, drink, etc. I'll fold that back in. Here, which is quite cool actually, you've actually got a bin. If you lift that up, there you go. A bin, which I've already used, and I'll explain that in a minute. Yep, snack time. And then you've got 2 cup holders, and which brings me obviously now to my drinks. So literally about the moment we got on the train, a couple minutes later it departed, no waiting. And then about a couple of minutes later a woman came round to check our tickets, asked for our vaccine pass.
Nobody checked out our tickets the entire time. Not a single motherfucker came up and was like, yo, what's up with the tickets, dog?
Well, the thing is, though, we were in a cabin, and, like, if that cabin was full and no one else complained, that means we're the right people, right?
Still. It's because y'all look Italian. If anything, Italian motherfuckers are the first to cheat. They literally take the train every day. So the higher likelihood that I'm fare hopping is much higher if I'm Italian in that situation. If I'm a train conductor, that's the first guy I'm looking for. I'm looking for the Italian-looking motherfucker. And then the second guy I'm looking for, YouTubers. If you're a fucking YouTuber on a train, it's on site. Even if you have paid for a ticket, I'm going to assume you have it. Okay? Straight up.
Who's that British guy who always sneaks into places?
Fuck it. Not this guy. This guy is not the British guy that sneaks into places.
No, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. What is his name? Fiviola or something? I don't fucking know what any of these motherfuckers' names are. Fiviola.
Dude, you're a hater today, man.
I am. I'm on my hater shit. No, it's not Max Fosh. Max Fosh. Phidias. Okay, Fiviola Phidias. My fucking bad, dog.
Max Posh.
Jesus Christ, dude. It's. Oh, I'm sorry. His name is Phidias, not Viviola, which is very different and very not similar, not in the same fucking, you know, not in the same vein at all. He's a Cypriot? Okay, I take it back. My bad, bro. Sorry.
Phidias is a Greek? Well, he has like a Greek accent. Sorry, he has like a British accent. Right?
He's from Cyprus, bro. Shit, I shouldn't have made
The
fun of him.
Turkish side?
No, obviously not. His name is Phidias. Anyway, that fucking guy and everybody else,
I
they're...
feel like he made more money now with monetization, and like he pays for more. Like he randomly pops up on my Facebook feed, and like before it was all about like how he sneaks into places, and now he's like tipping drivers well and stuff like that.
That's nice. He's doing a Mr. Beast shit.
Yeah, so like he went to Istanbul, and he was like the driver tried to rip him off, and I think he like ended up tipping the guy. So you know it wasn't like he's not doing the broke like traveling thing.
Murat çocuğun gibi oturuyor. Kivar.
Well, the seat's like way lower, so there's not
That's
much I can
true.
do about it.
I could pull the other one. We could both sit in the fucking seats. I hate this chair. I dropped it like 3 times. He's doing a month in VR or something. Murat misafir kuzen gibi. Anyway. Random'u okumaya çalışıyor. Okuyorum. Burada bir sürü Türk var şu anda çünkü bu
Saat.
Hayır. Suudi Arabistan Fenerbahçe Galatasaray maçı.
Wait, those are 3 or 4 words that I don't know how they relate.
Okay,
to
we're gonna do that. I'm gonna explain it in a second.
Did they
Saudi
mention
Arabia
about that?
disrespected Turkey and disrespected Atatürk. Yeah. So then the Fenerbahçe Galatasaray teams were like, "Fuck you, Saudi Arabia," and then they canceled the finals that we're supposed to do there. Okay, because well, first of all, it's your fucking fault for even attempting to do this shit in Saudi Arabia. Okay, those motherfuckers suck. Dur konuşma, reklam girdi, bekle lütfen. 9 aylık ulan amına koyayım 9 aydır takip ediyorsun. Niye? Devam et. Bekliyoruz da konuşmuyorsun. 9 aydır subscriber'sın. Subscription Türkiye'de 1 lira bile değil lan. $1 değil amına koyayım. The Turkish guy said, "I've been waiting for you to talk about this, but you fucking don't talk about it yet. I'm in the commercial."
The ad break.
Ya 8 TL amına koyayım. Oha 8 TL. 8 TL ne alabiliyorsun ki? Döner alamazsın yani. Ekmek arası.
Ekmek alamazsın.
Ekmek arası ekmek bile alamazsın 8 TL amına koyayım. Subscription
Tavuk
alıyor.
döner.
Anyway.
Türkiye'de ekmek ne kadar şu anda?
Hiç bilmiyorum.
Chat'e sor. Chat, how much is bread in Turkey right now?
Ekmek 7,5 lira dedi lan herif. Vay amına koyayım. Are you... What is this? Are you doing IRL later? If you're not too far from the city center, it's about 10 minutes by car. You should totally go check out the bars in Trastevere. I don't know if it will be that packed tonight with the weather being kind of shitty, but it's usually a fun time, especially Bar San Calisto. Wait, what happened? My voice changed like I'm a minion? Is that what happened? Did your voice just pitch higher? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's probably fucking the bit rate. Anyway. Trastevere has the best sandwich shop. Bro, listen, dog. We're in Italy, okay? Everywhere there is the best sandwich shop. I have heard this is the best sandwich shop from motherfuckers that have been to Italy, motherfuckers that are Italian, and also motherfuckers that have been to Italy for like 3 days, okay? I've heard it from every variety of person. I've heard it from people who just like Italian food in general and has never even been to
You
Italy.
just saw it on like
Everyone thinks they know the best Italian fucking sandwich shop. Dude, if I put a list, and some people have sent me lists, okay? Like good friends of mine have sent me lists. And if I put a list of osterias, okay, that people claim is the best sandwich shop in Italy, the list would be longer than the fucking Quran, okay? The amount of every single person goes, you don't understand, bro. I promise, bro. You don't understand. On God, this is the best sandwich shop. Okay? Come on, dude. It's every fucking corner, dog. I can't trust you anymore. It's like dude, it's Italy. Every sandwich shop is good by default. They have like real pork. You know what I mean? Anyway, this travel YouTuber I really like has your same opinion on Italian pizza too. Wow. Your favorite travel YouTuber is Meme Man 123. And the video title is When Mom Find the Poop Sock? That's interesting. It doesn't... Such a weird title for a video about your, about pizza in Italy.
Hey, the pizza's gotta go somewhere at the end.
Yeah, into the poop sock. It is. Yeah, we'll do the Saudi Arabia story in a second. Where the fuck were we? Oh, we were doing the train thing, and then I'm gonna rant about kick streamers in a little bit.
Oh god.
I'm not done with this shit with the kick streamers. Yeah, the train was sick, honestly, but we did have like a 40-minute delay because I think a murder happened. Murder on the Orient Express. No, but like literally.
So we were running behind by like 8 minutes, but then we were at a place that wasn't an official stop, and the cops came on board. We didn't actually see them.
Yeah, it was weird. They stopped the train randomly, and we're like, we have to make a stop here.
We're like, all right, let's
Something
go explore.
something devastating has happened. They said, "Attenzione, pickpocket." You know, what is this? Court orders individual to post Turkish flags daily on social media following terrorism propaganda conviction. What?
Duvar.
Yeah. So, anyway, the delay was massive, but it's fine.
I got some Z's.
The train ride was very comfy. I don't suggest getting the private room because I think the regular 4-stack is pretty good.
But when you try to connect to it and you accept the terms and conditions, nothing happens. Enter, enter, enter, enter. Nothing happens. So, yeah, big cross in that box for Wi-Fi.
Dude, I love how matter-of-fact this guy is. I love how careful he is about his review, how seriously he has taken this review. Okay, the delay in your face cam is pretty trash. Not gonna lie, hate that shit. Ain't no way. What do you mean, what delay? Is it just one guy? Or is there legitimately a delay in my face cam? It's that one guy, right?
Well, he might not be able to tell if the other guy has a delay.
No, I don't think he's talking about the other guy.
No, I'm saying, like, if the audio in general is delayed, he wouldn't be able to tell one way or the other.
It's like a quarter of a second of a delay. It's real slight. Yeah, okay, that's... Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying is, hell hath no fury like review YouTubers, okay? They put a lot of care and a lot of effort and a lot of consideration.
That's the fancy one.
Yeah, let's look at the premium. The difference between the business and the premium is so negligible.
Just look. Thank you.
Well, they have like a conference room, which was kind of cool.
Oh yeah, they had a conference room which we passed by just
Here
now.
we have executive class. Wow. The attendant kindly let me come into this executive class to have a look around, and there's no passengers in here, so that's brilliant. I've got it all to myself. I might as well ask my girlfriend to come and sit in here with me for the rest of the hour.
Hold that forward.
Right, my girlfriend has just joined me to enjoy this for a few minutes, so let's make the most of it. So here, let's try 1A in executive class. It does look amazing. Right, so, oh wow, this is so soft. So yeah, beautiful seat, loads of space. Look at that leg room.
I mean, he's having so much.
lot.
This is like too much excitement. Okay.
Like, we didn't need executive class.
No, we didn't. It was definitely like he's wiggling, dude. Yeah. He's wiggling in the executive class cabin with his girlfriend. What a crazy guy. What a mad lad. Absolute fucking mental, yeah? He's got the fucking girlfriend with him. He's got me wiggling my legs.
Now that is executive class, amazing. And then, oh yeah, I remember this. Well, it's online. This is an actual meeting room. So you can literally, if you're, a group of businessmen and women, and you need to hire out a meeting room during your train journey to have a discussion, this is where you would go.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's kind of bitch made, honestly, because like Hasant is a cretin. That's funny. Thanks, man. Because conference tables on trains go hard, right? That's literally how World War I ended. Okay, and there's like the famous Xi Jinping, Vladimir Putin meetup. Okay, oftentimes Democratic People's Republic of Korea makes use of trains. So like, I'm a big fan. Oh my god, I am so autistic about trains. I'm giving you train lore about like all the different pacts that have been signed on trains historically. I mean, it is cool though. It's cool. It's cool to sign a pact on a train. It goes extra hard. Okay, it does. It's like if you do it in a stationary situation, it's like, oh, this is just like any other day. But when you're fucking literally on a train and you're also, wheeling and dealing.
You're literally wheeling and dealing.
Yeah, exactly. I criticized the train wiggle, the chair wiggle. Yeah, brother, I criticized it because I see too much of myself in him. Okay, because I'd be wiggling my fucking little legs like that too if I was in executive class. You understand me? But anyway, what was I saying?
You were going on a rant about conference rooms on trains.
Oh yeah. This one is like a bitch-made ass conference room. Whereas, like, I feel like if you're gonna put a conference room, what is this? Chinese president and Vladimir Putin attend. Oh, this is it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how sick this is. Now that's a fucking conference room, dog.
Oh, that's a conference cart.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Is it called a cart? A wagon? A wagon?
car, yeah. No, car.
Yeah. Trains are cool.
That's fucking sick.
What I want to know is, to get from the front of the train to the back, you have to walk through each cart, right? So, like, while this thing's going, if, like, somebody needs to go to, like, the engine room or something, they just, like, interrupt this super important meeting?
I think this is not the entire... I don't know. I guess
Well,
maybe it is.
window
It's
to
got
window.
windows. It could be fake.
Or maybe they, like, climb on top, like one of those action movies?
No, it could be fake.
Maybe.
It could be like fake windows on one
Say
side.
It could be a 2-level car, like the conference room on top. Maybe. Yeah,
Oh,
makes
that
sense.
too. Yeah, the Armistice train. Here it is. Didn't Hitler blow this up or some shit? Today's historical wagon is an exact copy of the original one. In 1950, French manufacturer Wagon Litz, the company that ran the Orient Express, donated a car from the same series to the museum. It's identical to its ravaged twin. Oh yeah, here it is. In 1944, the wagon was sent to Thuringia in central Germany. Then it moved to Rula, near Houston system. Then it was destroyed by the SS with fire and/or dynamite. In the face of the advancing U.S. Army. During World War II, Hitler ordered the wagon be dragged out of the shelter and moved exactly to the same location for the signing of the Second Armistice of Compiègne. Compiègne. This time with the Germany victorious, the carriage was moved out of its protective building and returned to the signing place, which was several meters away, and had been marked out as a part of the monument. Yeah, Russia does have armored trains.
I mean, didn't Eisenhower? No, who was the U.S. president that, like, went hard on armored trains?
I don't know. Could be FDR.
Maybe. Was he the one who was on a wheelchair?
Yes.
I think he traveled a lot by train, right?
Then it was FDR, yes.
And he, like, had, like, a secret train that, like, took him places. Anyway, I'm by no means a train person, but...
North Korea also has an armored train, which has a train that carries a ICBM, Intercontinental Ballistic Missile.
Damn.
Intercontinental damn son missile. Train person is like an orientation. Okay, so, alright, enough about trains. We got on the train, we got to Rome. We didn't really do much. I fell asleep a little bit.
Well, you played your Stream Deck on the train. You instead of looking outside at the
Steam
Italian
Deck,
countryside.
yeah. Yeah, I don't give a shit about the fucking Italian countryside. Let's be real, bro.
This one?
The little one. Oh, thank you. Who do you want to see on the GOP ticket? Donald Trump, baby. Greatest president of all time. Hassan is such a typical American tourist. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't look at the Italian countryside. Oh, God. It's like, who cares? The fuck is going to happen if I see, you know, the 11th graffitied wall
Water tower.
on my way to, yeah, or the fucking 12th graffitied water tower on the way to Rome. Your pizza take is bad too? Oh yeah. Then we finally got into Rome, and I had a take. A very good take. And that is that the pizza here in Rome sucks. Okay? Absolute dog shit pizza out here. What the fuck's going on? Someone needs to stop. Someone needs to stop Italy. Two things that have been very frustrating for me since I got here. The bread in Florence, and so far the pizza in Rome has been absolute dog water. Okay? I think Italian pizza sucks. I think I'm blessed.
Wait.
I'm blessed with American pizza. I said, had my first time pizza in Rome, and let me tell you, it's not good. New York pizza is far superior to the Lunchables ass marinara sauce bland cardboard I just had. I'm right. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I'm right. One, before everybody goes, why would you have the pizza outside of Napoli? I get it, Italy. Italy is literally a country identical to fucking England in its attitude towards its fucking neighbors.
Well, no, parts of itself.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how England is.
India is the same way. U.S. is the same way. Every country's like that.
No, England is the only dumbass country I thought on the planet where like the different zip codes war with one another. Like it's
Dude.
the biggest.
India.
But I mean, I guess India in specific areas, but India is vast. England, on the other hand, you'll literally look at a different zip code down the fucking street. India is massive. England is not. India has hundreds of different cultures because it's fucking massive. England is some tiny ass cheek of a fucking island where like you walk one city block and the guy sounds entirely different. It's like, what just happened? It's a different zip code. Now the guy has a totally different accent. It's indecipherable. What the fuck is going on? It's a tiny fucking island. Chill out, man.
Well, it's from history. It comes from here.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
And
Anyway,
being-
Italy's the same. Italy's literally the same. Florence has beef. They have beef with Pisa. Okay? They fucking hate the motherfuckers at Pisa. That's why they don't have salt in their bread, because Pisa taxed them on the salt. So now, because of the salt tax 600 fucking years ago, they still refuse to make motherfucking bread with salt in it, dog. How crazy is that? Chill out. You're the same country. You all harass women the same way. There's no difference between a Firenze Italiano man and a fucking Rome Italiano man, you know? And there's no difference between a Turkish guy either in the same vein. Honestly, we all harass women. We all sexually harass women the same way. Okay? There's only one way to do it. The Italian way. What the fuck's going on? So why? Why is it that there's so much beefing? Okay? There's so much beef between cities. My mom went to Italy last spring and she said the racism was insane. I have not experienced it because I've realized I look very Italian. And also I keep using my hands. So they probably think like I was in a car accident or something.
Today I was wearing my backpack in the train station and someone slapped my backpack while talking because they were talking with their hands.
Why does everyone that go to Italy, France say it's terrible? First of all, I never said it's terrible.
No, it's not.
I love
terrible
Italy.
at all.
It's awesome. Please don't encourage the Italians to be more nationalistic. Lamau, keep them infighting. We don't need more return to the glory of the Roman Empire type shit. You also went to Rutgers? What does that have to do with anything? That has nothing to do with Italy.
Like New Jersey, Italian Americans. I
Yeah.
don't know.
She says she went to a restaurant. They kept calling an Asian man eating there Jackie Chan.
They're so ignorant.
That's awesome. That's kind of fucked up. What if it was like a cool thing though? You know what I mean? What if they were like, oh, that's Mao Zedong. You know what I mean? Mao Zedong. Like then it would be like, is this racism or are they hyping him up? You know what I mean? Jackie Chan, you're like, oh, no mistake, that's racist.
Well, no, Jackie Chan's good at fighting, right? Like maybe, like wow, this guy's like really good
I
at.
said Zedong. No, Jackie Chan's not cool. He's homophobic.
Bro, first of all,
He
random
literally-
Italian dude probably doesn't know that.
No, he literally. Jackie Chan's not.
I
cool.
didn't know that.
Jackie Chan fucking he disowned his son.
Again, they
Or
probably
no,
don't
his-
know that.
his
They
gay
just think
daughter,
him
one
as,
of
like
them.
some action movie guy. Like,
He's not a good guy.
okay, well, people don't know that.
Except he does uphold Chinese socialist thought. He does uphold the Chinese government. He does defend the Chinese government unconditionally. So do with that information what you will. He disowned his queer daughter. Yes, it's unfortunate. Oh, okay, that's the one. I thought his son was gay. Turns out his daughter's gay.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's
He was
so
like gay
not
son
right.
or thought daughter. How about gay daughter or thought son? That's what happened to Jackie. And Jackie was like, neither. I'm disowning you. And then I'm going to have a famous actor play you in a movie where we have an emotional moment together.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's also true. He disowned his son too? Damn, dude. He disowned. What the fuck? He's just disowning everybody.
I like that you tried to do the karate chops.
Yeah, he was like, that's not racist because he does actual. First of all, it's kung fu.
Sorry.
It's not karate. You're racist. Fucking got him. Yeah. I would so disown my child to make sure that the People's Republic did not hate me. Honestly, I would do the same thing. So much respect to Jackie Chan. I would disown my child if he came out as a weeb. Okay, Chairman Meow. If your child streamed on Kick, would you disown them? Yes. He's leaving his inheritance to charity and not his kids? Yeah, exactly. Lame. What the fuck? Love when family bonds over racism. What the fuck are we talking about? Oh, you were saying that they were being super racist to Asian people in Italy, which is not shocking. They kind of invented fascism, if you remember. So, it's not very surprising to me. They didn't invent racism. I feel like the English did that, but the Italians are pretty bad. The Italians are so racist, they're racist to each other.
I feel like there was racism in the ancient times.
Yeah, but it was a different type, I think.
Yeah, but if you're talking about inventing racism, right?
Same party now, by the way. No, I'm saying like Italians are so racist, they're racist to like Southern Italians. Like when you ask Northern Italians about Southern Italians, it's not like America, where like there's like a North-South difference. And, like, elitists in the North will be like, the South sucks. Like, I hope they die. They voted red. Like, they deserve what's coming for them or whatever. Like, Italians are not like that. They just straight up are like, no, people in the South are African dogs. Like, they straight up will be like, no, you don't understand. They are Arab Afrikaans, okay? And they're not a real Italian. They're African. Very stupid. Straight up. No, the Northern Italians are like, oh, we're European, and then they're like, Southern Italians are black people. That's what they say. The English theory crafted a rigid class system. Racism was just a side effort to that. There's an old saying: Africa starts in Naples. Italians just hate each other. Yeah, but they're also like hate black people a lot. Okay, was it Balotelli that was like, bro, Italian teams are like, they throw literal bananas at their black players if they miss like a penalty kick, okay?
What the fuck?
Yeah, like what are we talking about? Like they are most of Europe is like that, okay? Yeah. There's probably a Wikipedia page with like a banana tab for every fucking Italian football team, okay? Very common. Yes. They're like, "Oh, he's a black. Okay, he missed a penalty kick, a banana." Literally every time. They're so fucking racist. Balotelli Beşiktaş'ı değil mi? Anyway, SS Lazio supporters? Oh my god. The history of organized groups of SS Lazio, known as the Italian Tifoseria Laziale, beginning in the late 1960s, when a small group of supporters fitted the steps of Stadio Olimpico in Rome. Football ultras. I mean, that's like football all around Europe.
Hooligans, like type?
Ultras are hooligans, but like they're fascist hooligans.
Yeah,
Lazio is the Nazio. Yeah, there's an entire tab about like throwing bananas at black players, man. Racism in football. The problem, responses: Africa, Asia, Europe, Middle East, Oceania. Anyway, the neutrality of this article is disputed. Oh my god, did they whitewash this? Oh god, Wikipedia is so lame. Okay, if this was an honest Wikipedia page, this Europe part would be literally like 11 fucking pages long, okay? Like they're talking about what, like Senegal, like racism happening in Senegal, what the fuck?
Who's being racist?
Prior to Senegal's group match against Japan, business magnate Alan Sugar tweeted a photo that, they're being racist to the Senegal team. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, like what, some fucking dude in Senegal was being racist to like a Japanese player or something? Is that what you're talking about? Like, I feel like that's irrelevant to the grand scheme of things when you compare the many different incidents where like European fans are throwing bananas directly at their black players that they are fans of for like missing a fucking penalty kick.
Why is Azerbaijan in Europe?
In November, UEFA fined Azerbaijan after the club's PR and media manager Nurlan Ibrahimov made a hate speech on social network calling to kill off the Armenians, young and old without distinction. What an insane thing to say, dog. What the fuck? God damn. Oh, fucking football is so funny, dude. It's so stupid.
It also kind of like highlights how like, media awareness is not in the U.S. and like other.
By the way, I mean, listen. This motherfucker thought he was Israeli for a second, I think, because you can't be talking like that, okay? There's only one country on the planet where you can get away with saying that about your enemies, okay? Well, two, America and Israel, which is an extension of America anyway. Dude, 100,000 fine is pretty big, though.
Nation?
Wait, Subsequently, Ibrahimov was declared wanted in Armenia. The fucking... Bro, you did a hate speech so bad, the government put a hit on you. Okay? That's crazy. Read Bulgaria. In 2011, England national team players Ashley Young, Ashley Cole, and Theo Walcott were subjected to racist abuse by Bulgarian fans. What? What happened? Oh my god! They're just throwing up the fucking... They're just doing a Roma salute. What? Bro, soccer fans are so insane, brother. They just go full Hitler. Italians will do terrorism for their clubs. Debate on shutting down Italian soccer after... Shutting down Italian soccer, like, in its entirety. Just shut it all down. By the way, in my experience, Turkey's no different, okay? Let me tell you something. We are no different in Turkey as well. It's not necessarily the racism in Turkey, I guess, as much. But definitely Turkish ultras are fucking insane. Where they will literally stab their own fans for not being sufficiently not sufficiently demonstrating fanfare towards the same team. Like, I remember Beşiktaş fans.
Çarşı kendine karşı.
Yeah, Çarşı kendine karşı. They call themselves Çarşı, which means like pazar, bazaar, means market. That's what Beşiktaş fans call themselves. Okay? I remember when I was a young boy in Turkey, a buxom lad, okay, growing up, in the news, seeing a Beşiktaş fan stabbing another Beşiktaş fan to death in the stands because he was not sufficiently pro Beşiktaş. Okay?
Well, do you remember during Gezi, Beşiktaş fans...
Oh, did I say buxom young lad? Buxom does not... Yeah, I got titties on me, dude. You know what? Fuck it. I had titties on me as a young lad.
They stole a bunch of excavators and would take out the riot police.
Oh yeah, they would fight against the fucking riot police. It's worse. SS Lazio supporters have a long history of being hostile towards people who run ad breaks in the middle of football matches. Search Anna Frank Lazio Calcio. What the fuck? God damn. The 3-minute ad break is upon us. This motherfucker cooked me, dude. Fuck you. I'm in an inebriated state.
Where's the other one?
It's in the... I drank the J&B. Go grab it. You made the same exact English grammatical error before about buxom? Whatever, dude. I'm having Bombay dry gin now. What the fuck? Anna Frank per insultare I romantici. What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, Lazio is the Italian racist. What the fuck is happening with the camera, dude?
I don't know about the camera, but you're reading it in Italian.
Yeah, because I can speak Italian now. Sakura Gore, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Allowing 10 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour. Here's the 3-minute ad break now.
Are you going to translate it?
No, I don't need to translate it. I can translate it on my own. I can read it on my own. I know Italian. Okay? Here, I'll translate it for you after. Anna Frank per insultare I romanisti vergogna degli ultra della Lazio. Dopo la chiusura della curva a nord per I cori contro I giocatori del Sassuolo, I tifosi biancocelesti lasciano adevisi antisemiti nel settore giallorosso. Antisemiti, sì. La protesta della comunità ebraica.
Translate it before you read something.
Okay. And let me tell you what that means, okay? Let me tell you. It means Anna Frank to insult the Roman fans. Shame on the Lazio Ultras is the article title. After the Curva Nord was closed due to chants against the Sassuolo players, the Biancocelesti fans left their anti-Semitic stickers in the Giallorossi sector. The protest of the Jewish community. It's Anne Frank. They took a photo of Anne Frank and put a...
Oh, the team colors on her?
Yeah.
Fucked up.
The Biancocelesti club said a few inconsiderate people, the ultra group, irreducibili, astonished by the outcry. It was a context for student spirit. Wait, that's how they defended it? They defended it by saying it was student spirit? Anyway, Lazio fans unfurled an anti-Semitic banner which read, Auschwitz is your country, the ovens are your homes. Afterwards, the Italian Football Federation ordered a passage from the Diary of Anne Frank to be read out loud before all the games of the following week.
Dude, it sounds like...
That's your solution?
It's so ridiculous.
That's so dumb, dog. Yo, what's happening? It's like when Marjorie Taylor Greene was like talking about Jewish space lasers, and they like made her do a book report on the Holocaust.
Did they do that?
Yeah, they made her old ass go to like a Holocaust museum and then write a report on the Holocaust, what it means, what happened.
Wait, who made her do that?
I think the Republicans did.
The Republicans made
Like
her
the
do that?
Republican Party made her write a book report on
Yeah, we're gonna need you to rein it in, dog.
the Holocaust. What is this? Lazio players. Paolo Di Canio. Why is every fucking football fan or player that we're looking at throwing up the fucking Roman salute? What's going on?
They're from
Okay, but that's different. That makes it extra bad, I think.
like they should know better.
Yeah. Like, there's a difference between, like, a Turkish rapper saying the N-word was a soft day because he's, like, completely contextually removed from the situation. Like that one Turkish rapper, did you know that there's a Turkish rapper that got
I
a
get
N-word
what you're
tattoo?
saying.
Versus, like, a white man in the South saying it with a hard R. Like, you invented it. You can't fucking use it anymore because its usage in contemporary society is very fucked up. Well, you know, the N-word historically and still
I feel like
in perpetuity is
they're
fucked
just
up.
very, very, very aggressive people, and they're just trying to the most extreme version, like expressing their distaste and hatred towards.
Dude, look
the
at
other
this, look
team.
at this. The Italian football manager Paolo Di Canio, who once described himself as a fascist.
Okay, well, there's not much to go off from that point on. You know what these guys need? Some Antifa.
Antifa. Lazio fans are legit the worst people in Italy.
Wait, where is Lazio? Like, it's a team, right? Where's the team based?
Italian ultras went on a PR charm offensive a few years ago. At home with Italy's ultras, it isn't about watching football, but watching each other. Oh, this is like, wait, the anti-fascist supporters. Lazio Roma in Rome. It's the second Roman soccer team.
Yeah, they're Romans.
Yeah, football ultras are either like anti-fascists or fascists. It's kind of like punk.
Do they have a game playing? Let's go to a game right now.
Yeah, let's go to a game and fucking fight the Lazio ultras so they can kill us.
Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer not to do that latter part.
Here, I told you, Marjorie Taylor Greene apologizes after Holocaust Museum visit.
That's pretty great.
Anyway, I don't know how the fuck we got here.
We were talking about pizza shops and how Italians, chatter's mom went to a pizza shop and they were calling the Asian guy Jackie Chan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's two different tangents that I can go on off of this, which is like the most racist, biggest shit I've seen, which is, of course, going back to Kick.com streamers getting fucking... they must be getting hyped up by paid accounts. Like, there's no fucking way. Italy is just Turkish Spain. Sound off in the replies. Oh, it's true. Italy is just Turkey, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, it's all Mediterranean,
Wait,
right?
there was a fucking Bulgaria happy... In what? In 2013, fans of Levski Sofia unveiled a banner wishing happy birthday to Adolf Hitler. In 2018, Levski Sofia were fined after fans, including children, were seen making Nazi salutes. Including children.
Okay, I take it back. These guys...
No, they're fucking, yeah. Anyway, the other avenue that we can go into is the story I wanted to cover, is the story that all of the fucking Turks in the chat want me to cover, which is not this. Saudi Arabia denied Turkish team's flying banner said to be about Gaza. Okay? This story's popping off in Turkey right now. I know because my dad was sitting right back there before I started streaming, or when I first went live, and was telling me all about it. Okay? Informing me about the latest and greatest in the world of Turkish news. So, is your dad a football fan? Yes, he's a Fenerbahce fan. So, what ended up happening is, the Middle East Eye says it's about Gaza, but I think it was more about Gaza. Match between... So, Galatasaray and Fenerbahce are the two top teams, or I think, like... I don't know if they're the two top teams right now, but, like, they've always gone back and forth. Okay? This is a big rivalry. Galatasaray and Fenerbahce, both Istanbul teams. alongside Besiktas, but Besiktas is like the third. Everybody else, like, I mean, they're the two top teams. Fenerbahce and Galatasaray historically have been the two top teams in Turkey. Okay, so they used to do every year. I think they, what is it called, Premier? Like they will play like when they derby.
Maybe, yeah.
Yo, derby.
So in Turkey, at least when we were growing up, I'm sure it's changed now, but every 5 times you won the major, Premier League, whatever, you would get a star. And like every time, only 3 teams had it, which was Fenerbahçe, Galatasaray, Fenerbahçe, and Beşiktaş. And I think Trabzonspor got one at some point. I don't know if anyone else has one now. But whenever one of those big teams with the stars would compete, that was called, I think, a derby.
Yeah, I think it's called a derby. Bence hiç anlatmayın daha iyi. Anyway, anlatacağım. So, I'm going to do a bad job of this. But yeah, so then there's also a separate thing where you have the cup and you have the league, right? So the person who wins the cup and the person who wins the league in Turkey compete against one another in what is known as a Super Cup. Okay? It's a Super Cup game. So that's what this was about to be. Okay?
But why are they doing it in Saudi Arabia?
Because Saudi Arabia is trying to sports wash.
They're doing a very good job at it.
So it's like, anyway, they fucking do this thing, and Saudi Arabia is trying to sports wash. So they're basically saying like, hey, do it here, do it in Saudi Arabia. Okay? Except Saudi Arabia, being Saudi Arabia, made some restrictions. I think Saudi Arabia is paying something like 50 million and then 5 million a year for 10 years. Yeah. Even though both teams are Turkish, yes. No, this is a domestic thing. The Super Cup is domestic. The domestic cup winner and the domestic league winner compete against in what is known as a Super Cup. It's like
the NFL going to England to have.
No, every country in Europe does this as well. They do their own.
No, I know, but them going to Saudi Arabia is like.
Yeah, but everyone ironically also does it in Saudi Arabia. Like all the other soccer teams, even though it's a domestic event, it's now recently held in Saudi Arabia because Saudi Arabia is trying to do sports washing, and they spend a lot of money specifically on football, right? Fucking footy, yeah. So basically, they had a lot of restrictions on what you can say. So first and foremost, before the Super Cup, you're supposed to sing the Turkish national anthem.
Well, before any sports competition, you
yes.
sing the national anthem of each country.
But Turkey is also a very nationalist country. Okay? Remember.
Dude, I'm willing to say Turkey's nationalistic, but that's not a Turkey unique thing.
I agree. It would be the same in America as well. People would be like, what the fuck? No shot.
For any country.
Yes. I'm just saying, from where I'm standing, I don't give a fuck about singing the national anthem, but I do know Turkish people do care about that a lot.
They do.
So, kes sesini amına koyduğumun FETÖ'cüsü. Evet abi, evet. Çok FETÖ'cüyüm, gördüğün gibi. Bismillah. Okay. Anyway, where was I?
Saudi Arabia doesn't want Turkey to sing the national anthem, I guess.
Saudi Arabia said no to the national anthem. So Turkish people are like, that's fucked up. Okay, Hasan abi kırmızı çizgimizdir. Eyvallah kardeş, söyleyin. Abi ayıp oldu bu ya. Allah'ım yarabbim. Tövbe estağfurullah. Shut the fuck up. Let's continue.
Why didn't they want the national anthem?
Because it's fucking Saudi Arabia. They have weird ass rules. Okay.
Are they banning every national anthem or just Turkish national anthem?
I would assume. Abi bunlar seni nereden bulup izliyor ya? Vallahi bilmiyorum. Twitch'ten bulup izliyorlar işte kardeş. Anyway, they didn't allow the national anthem and went back on that. Yes. So then the Turkish teams were like, okay, that's fucked up, but we are gonna wear jerseys with Atatürk on it. Mustafa Kemal Atatürk is the founding father of Turkey. Okay? And if you think American motherfuckers care about George Washington, let me tell you, Americans are way too capitalist to have a sense of ultra-nationalism in the same way that Turkish people do. Okay? This is something that is very hard to describe to people. Americans are very racist, whatever, you know what I mean? White American or white supremacist Americans are very racist, but they're not anywhere near as nationalistic as the average Spanish person even. Okay? and especially nowhere near the average Turkish person. You can have, okay, yeah, like Americans have like very specific gripes and very specific types of racism,
Like,
but nowhere near the same level of patriotism or nationalism that Turkish people. Kim arıyor lan?
bubble.
Niye arıyor?
I don't know. Think about, like, don't think about it as Americans and George Washington. Think about it as Americans and 9. Like, it's sacred in that way. Like Atatürk for Turks.
It's not, dude. No, 9/11. Dude, Americans make fun of 9/11. Here's the thing, Americans.
Yeah, but it's definitely held to a higher regard than George Washington. I don't
Yes,
think people really care
100%.
about George
Like
Washington.
in Turkey, they will kill you if you fuck up the Turkish flag.
Like if you
they'll
did a
beat the
protest,
shit out of you.
like on the street or something.
If you took a Turkish flag off of the pole, dropped it on the fucking floor, and stepped on it, you would get most likely killed. Okay? Like, for example, when we grew up in Turkey, there were rules about how to handle a flag. Like, there's actually a flag code.
There's a
Americans
flag code.
have a flag code as well. They just don't follow it. They don't give a fuck. In Turkey, they do give a fuck. They follow the flow. Okay? They find it to be like super sacred. Some said just said "Kutsalımızdır bayrak." So, anyway, most Americans think it's simple complaining about America. Yeah, we are too singularly independent towards individualism to be that nationalistic towards historical figures. That's actually a pretty good assessment. Now, ironically, there is a funny thing about the flag situation. A Turkish court ordered an individual to post Turkish flags daily on social media following a terrorism. What happened? Did my voice get fucked up again? What? Is it still fucked up? Let me hear it. We are too singularly independent towards individualism to be that nationalistic towards historical figures. That's actually a pretty good assessment. Now, ironically, there is a funny thing about the flag. No, that's what I fucking... Yo! What the fuck? That's not what I sound like, dude. Do I still sound like
I
that?
called it the Ben Shapiro effect.
Do I still sound like that? That's devastating. Oh, Turkish people are very nationalistic. Okay? That wasn't him doing a voice, Lamount. No, man. No. So, but beyond that, Saudi Arabia is being fucked. Like, they want to have their cake and eat it too, you know what I'm saying? They want to fucking have two Turkish teams play their Super Cup. Is my voice fucked up again? Fuck! Okay. Ne dedi babam? Murat?
And if we do, we should bring him back a sandwich, a big one.
Why doesn't he just order room service?
Well, one, it's expensive, but more importantly, it's not very good.
It's
like-
on my card.
It wasn't inspiring.
It wasn't inspiring?
Yeah. We're in a country that's known for, certain types of food. We're in the city where, many great dishes were invented, and we're sitting in a hotel room. Yeah, I finished it.
You had two extra ones?
No, just one more.
Okay, this is the third one. Give me
No,
the
I'm
third
good.
one.
I don't want that.
Why?
Yeah, and like...
Yeah, the
we're-
gin is
you're
disgusting.
You're just sitting in your room, like, eating, mid, room service. Wasn't fettuccine Alfredo invented in the city?
I don't know. Someone said, get him a pizza kebab, hayatının şokunu yaşat ona.
Dude, that sounds like a good time.
No, pizza kebab is disgusting, bro.
I like the idea of a pizza kebab.
No, I don't. You're wrong.
I might as well be. I don't know.
Call me a fucking Lazio fan the way I'm a food fascist, okay? I don't think food should be mixed like that.
Okay, first of all, there's great fusion out there in the world.
Like what?
Sun and Dung.
That's not fusion.
I thought it was.
No, that's just straight Korean, dog.
Alright.
Galbijim is Korean.
All right, Tex-Mex.
Fair. That's
Dude.
like the only...
In Culver City, I think they don't have
I
it
think it's
anymore.
not... No, Tex-Mex is not fusion. Tex-Mex is basically, at that point, just...
Like that geographic region.
Yeah, that food. Like, it's just...
There was
so
a
here's what
place-
happens.
Okay, hold on.
Good fusion turns into real food. Like, a good fusion turns into cuisine. Bad fusion, on the other hand, is like fucking sushirito. You know what I mean?
Sushi, I like that. There was a place in Culver City that was Scandinavian Persian fusion. Not that bad.
You're gross, dude.
Take that back, Murat.
You're disgusting, dude.
It wasn't bad.
Like, for example, all foods. We were actually talking about this with the chef yesterday. The chef in Firenze, where like all food, obviously, once it moves from one place to the next, kind of like adapts to the environment, to the new environment, like British food, British Indian food, Turkish German food, or Turkish food in Germany, or any cuisine that comes to America and gets Americanized. Okay, that part is fine. I feel like that's a little bit different than fusion.
Okay, when pizza comes to America and like they put a shit ton of cheese and garlic on it,
It's
you're
awesome.
happy. When kebab comes to Italy and they decided to put it on a pizza because that's what the Italians do, you are not a fan.
Yeah, I think that's nasty. Because there's already a Turkish version of it. It's called pide.
They Italianified it.
We have pide already. It's better.
Yeah, they took the pide and they made it more like a pizza.
No. Also, kebab pizza is not even Italian. It's fucking... It's like...
It's probably German.
I don't think it's German. No, it's like Swedish or some shit. Those are the dumb motherfuckers that would make such a devastating invention. I think it is Swedish, yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. I haven't tried this food. I'm not going to defend it. But fusion, not always terrible.
Anyway, so let's get back to the story. The Turkish Super Club match between rivals Galatasaray and Fenerbahce was due to be held on Friday evening in the Saudi capital. According to Turkish media, both clubs had expressed their intention to enter the field of play alongside a banner reading, "Peace at home, peace in the world." A famous quote by Atatürk, the founder of the modern Turkish state. The banner is widely thought to be in solidarity with victims of Israel's war on the besieged Gaza Strip. The club also wanted to wear t-shirts of Atatürk and have posters of him held in the stands as a part of the commemoration for the 100th anniversary of the Turkish Republic. Saudi authorities reportedly deny the request, leading to crisis talks involving the Turkish Football Federation and the club's presidents to resolve the spat. Cumhuriyet reported on Friday evening that the match had been canceled over the incident. It said that both sides decided following the meeting not to play the match and would return to Turkey later on Friday night. Turkish sports journalist Onur Tuğrul reported that the banner and t-shirt were rejected because it was a last-minute request that was not part of the pre-approved plans for the lead-up to the match. He added that the Saudi officials denied the t-shirt and poster request as they did not want concepts such as portraits and paintings to be in the stadium. The fuck? No portraits or paintings in the stadium? That's insane. A friend of mine got me this while in Istanbul, and he's on my fridge now. Yeah,
It's
handsome.
kind of weird, but all right.
No, Emhud, Felix, a bunch of people, they're fucking Turkaboos, if that even exists. But mostly Felix. Felix Bieter.
Yeah.
Yeah. He sent me like his brother got him some Ottoman shit.
I like that they're Turkaboos.
Yeah, they're Turkaboos, which is cool because like they're literally the only. There's like so little Turkaboos out
like
there,
5
bro.
of them.
It gets me so hyped. Like, you know how like some people in America will be like, "Oh, my culture is not your prom dress." Like you know, not first generation, but like I don't know, third generation, fourth generation. Like Japanese Americans would be like, "Wow, I can't believe you're wearing the kimono. Like that's really fucked up. You're like so disrespectful." Meanwhile, if you like ask a Mexican dude how they feel about like the most racist depiction of like a Mexican rat, like in the fucking TV show or whatever, they'll be like, "That's so sick. I'm so glad that there's like any Mexicans on TV whatsoever." And the same goes for Turkish people too. Like we're so desperate. We're so desperate for any representation or anyone to be like, "We fucking fetishize Turks." It's so sick. I'm so glad Felix like carries that torch of being a Turkaboo a little bit. Oh, Speedy Gonzalez, yeah. Haberin yok galiba. TikTok'ta Türk erkeklerine ölüyor yabancı kızlar diziler sayesinde. Ulan haberin yok ya lan. I live it. Benim hayatım bu lan. Umut. Çok yedim abi. Turkish telenovelas being distributed, Turkish soap operas being distributed all around the world have done a great number on Turkish PR in general. I love that shit. See, someone just said, "Lol, I literally watch all the Turkish rom soap operas."
Dude, Turkish soap operas are definitely a class of their own.
I'm a weave for the entire Pontic Caspian steppe plus Turkey. I belong there.
Okay, I don't even know what that is.
Oh yeah, we should show you the classic. Have you seen these?
Yes. But I'm white than you. You look.
Have you seen the average Greek versus Turkish debate?
Yes. But I am more white than you. You look gypsy. I am blonde hair. Blonde hair I have. You gypsy.
That means that someone fucked your mother that is Turkish, but your father is not. Oh, your mother is a whore and she got fucked from someone. You are weak sperm. You are weak sperm. This is the strong sperm. This is the Greek god. Okay, Greek god.
If you have Greek god, you would have win, but you lose.
Lose where?
Yours? Why is Hagia Sophia this, not...
And then this one
It's
is
so dumb.
Why so many places in this part of Turkey looks Greek?
Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan is viewed as a hero here.
who's that guy?
The weightlifting guy.
No, this is a meme, bro. This is not real. This is
Culture on the islands.
Malacca, number one, baby, in this area.
Pause it for a second. I don't think Americans fully understand the
How
terror
similar-
that is British people coming and getting drunk.
yeah, it's true.
It's truly.
Which, by the way, is a blight on both the Greek islands and also Turkey as well.
Oh no, it's like a blight on all of Europe and
yeah,
US.
anywhere the British tourists go to is disgusting. Like everyone straight up.
Like, they go to America. The Americans don't get it. Like
Yeah, the ones that come to America are like,
horrendous.
oh, we're so proper. Like that. The ones that come to America are like, yeah, England is just like Hogwarts. Like that type of shit. The ones that go
To
everywhere
Gumbet.
else, Gumbet. Yeah. The ones that go anywhere else are the real British tourists, okay? You will never, ever,
You guys remember that dude from?
you will never treat British
White
people the
Lotus.
same.
Like the kid from White Lotus.
Which kid from White Lotus? Oh, yeah, the gay one.
Well, was he gay? I don't
Well,
know.
he wasn't. He was gay for pay.
Anyway,
But
whatever.
even
like he's a very tame representation of it.
Yeah, no, they're like red as fuck. Okay, they're wearing speedos. Like
They're
their bellies are so
beyond
large you
trashed,
can't.
like at like 8 a.m.
Yeah, they're red from both the alcohol poisoning and also the fucking sunlight for the first time.
The sun exposure.
Yeah, it's just like it's a nasty sight. Okay, it's really bad. Oh my god, British pensioners. Oh.
Well, they're not
Gammons.
pensioners. They're like the young people. That's
But the young
problem.
people are fucking nasty as fuck too. They're so, they're so gross, dude. I don't know how to describe it.
I'm sure there's plenty of like content online to describe them, but yeah, no, Americans like have not experienced that, and I'm happy for them for that reason.
That sounds like American tourists. No, dog.
No,
American,
American
tourists
tourists are like
are incredible in
super
comparison.
chill compared to the.
You do
British.
not understand, dude. British motherfuckers have that like 30 colony lead attitude to them when they go somewhere, okay? Americans are like, yeah, America, fuck yeah, we run the world, whatever. But like
Back to
British
World War
people,
champs.
British people have that old classic racism baked into their fucking DNA, okay? Like, I don't know how to describe it. American tourists
Well, I
take
mean,
well
those
too.
pictures describe it pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they are exactly like that.
that.
That's a perfect fucking representation of a bunch of dildos from fucking Luton. Did I say it right? Luton? Essex. No, not there. Essex is better. Yeah, you're Essex, yeah? Fucking hell. It's defo English, not Scottish or Irish, to be honest.
I didn't like that, dude. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
It's so perfect. No, these photos are a perfect representation of the fucking blight that represents British tourism.
It is an
American
actual
tourist
problem.
thinks everyone likes them and they act it. British tourist thinks everyone hates them and act it. Yeah, because everyone
that's
does
pretty
hate British tourists for good fucking reason.
Well, they hate that type of British tourist.
Yeah, Gumbet. Anyway, where were we?
Like
Quiet.
just pounding beers nonstop.
The quiet and relaxed Turkish language. You asked for a little off the top from the Turkish barber. This one was sad when I first watched it. Turks on their way to vote for Erdogan again, despite the lira being worth $0.0000001 and the entire region being destroyed due to his mismanagement. Participation of Greek voters in today's election at 31%. God, fucking Greeks, man. Another country that is very similar to Turkish people. So Dude.
Just Christian.
No, dude, it's just Mediterranean, dude. Every fucking Mediterranean country is the same. Is the goddamn same.
Well, no, we have different spices and flavors.
Very, very marginal differences, okay? It's so funny. And it's like, if you think like they're so different, what do you mean? Oh my god, that's crazy. It's like the motherfuckers look the same. They have the same houses.
They act the same.
They act the same. Motherfucker, aren't your grandparents Greek? No, they're Greek Turkish. They are Turkish but grew up in Greece.
Well, their family lived in Greece.
Their family lived in Greece, but they're Turkish. Baksana Karadeniz esprisi yapıyor herif. Herif biliyor oğlum, Karadeniz mimlerini biliyor amına koyayım. Temel. Greece after joining the Eurozone.
Sen Kurdistan.
The Cyprus conflict explains Cyprus allies. Northern Cyprus allies Turkey. Okay, that's fact though. That's facts! That's facts. That's the one thing that's like disrespectful to the Greeks that I will stand on, okay? A lot of Greek food is basically just Turkish food and unoriginal. It's like watered down. You know what it is? It's like Sprite versus LaCroix. Okay? I think it was Jabuki. Oh, is my voice fucked up again? Is my voice being shabiboed again due to the bit rate? Hypothetically, let's say LaCroix, just like Jabuki Young White once said, is like drinking Sprite out of a condom. Hypothetically, Greek food is basically the same to Turkish food. It's like Turkish food eaten out of a condom. It's just a watered down version of Turkish food. They just add a ki at the end. Jajiki Boreki. Tzatziki is Greek. I'll fight you on that. Yeah, you'll lose.
Tzatziki is Greek, isn't it?
No. Jajik?
Jajik and tzatziki are two different things. One of them's like a sauce and the other one's like drink.
Yuh. Utan. Türk kartını aldım.
It's okay, I gave it up a long time ago.
That's true. He did renounce his citizenship. Puh. Hayvan. That's so fucked up. I'm disowning him.
Dude, one of them's like a thicker like sauce.
Dog, that's crazy, dude.
The other one's just like a straight up drink.
How are you Turkish, man? That is so disrespectful.
Like, is it about like Greek hate or is it
Silivri
about
soğuktur Murat. Silivri soğuktur. İşte değil mi?
Like I assume that's because of the prison there, right?
Yeah. Gönderiyorum seni Silivri'ye amına koyayım. FETÖ'cü. O da tam...
I don't like Jajik and I don't like tzatziki.
Bro, go kiss Enes Kanter in the mouth, okay? Enes Kanter freedom. Enes Kanter is FETÖ'cü. He's actually FETÖ'cü.
Okay, I'm gonna stay away from that topic.
Okay. Fine. Fair. Wait, that's what you want to hear what I sound like?
Yeah, I heard
Hypothetically, let's say LaCroix, just like Jabuki Young White once said, is like drinking Sprite out of a condom. Hypothetically, Greek food is basically the same to Turkish food. It's like food eaten out of a condom. It's just a water version of Turkish. Hypothetically, that's what I actually sound like in the real world.
Yeah, pretty much.
Turkish food is whitewashed Arabic food. You mean improved? Thank you.
Damn, he got you.
I did. Fucking suck my dick. All right, let's keep going.
Again, that sounds like
Yeah. It's true. Atatürk is born in Selanik. There it is.
Dude, there's a lot of memeing going on in here that I'm not even getting.
Yeah. USA versus Europe Christmas.
Ah, Christmas. The most jolly time of the year, hated by some, loved by others. But is it really the wholesome, cozy tradition that some of us dreamt of as kids? Or is it a dystopian marketing scheme devised by our greedy overlords with an undertone of demonic energy? Who knows? However, I think a lot of people...
Fuck, before I do this, let's finish the goddamn soccer game that got fucking canceled in Saudi Arabia. Anyway, regarding the banner... He reported that Riyadh did not want to appear to be taking sides in the Palestine issue because they're fucking bitches, dog. Okay? The Saudi government can suck my dick. They're such bitches. You were shocked to find out earlier today when I told you that Saudi Arabia is aligned with Israel on this. In perpetuity, as a matter of fact. They have been for a very long time. They're so bitch made. Okay? Your ADHD is popping out today. It's funny and adorable. Yeah, because I'm drinking. So it like accelerates it much worse. Makes it much worse. But yeah, they're cowards. They're bitch made. The Saudi government has sucked my dick. Okay? The TFF said that the meeting was over and that it would not be publishing an official statement on the matter. Middle East Eye reached out to the Saudi Arabian Football Federation. Are you having the last one? Oh. Have the last one.
Pizza's gone.
No, the alcohol.
Oh, yeah, I'll take a look at it.
There's beer, too.
Do you want to go out, or do you want to just stay here?
Dude, no, I don't know if I'll go out. I mean, we could, but what time is it? Oh, it's only 10. I feel like I talk too much shit about, like, football ultras. They're going to find us and stab me. They're going to be like, hi, I'm going to shank you. In a English style. Anyway, the TFF said that the meeting was over and that it would not be publishing an official statement on the matter. Middle East Eye reached out to the Saudi Arabian Football Federation, but they did not hear back by the time of the publication. Last month, Saudi Arabia detained worshippers displaying shows of solidarity for Gaza and praying for Palestine holy sites in Mecca and Medina. I was stopped by 4 soldiers for wearing a white keffiyeh around my head and a Palestinian colored tasbih around my wrist, Isla Abdurrahman told the Middle East Eye. Yeah. The Saudi government are fucking cucks to America. A lot of lies? I believe it. What is this? Fun fact, Mussolini was sentenced to do upside-down acrobatics after not subscribing at the top of the hour.
Well, it's not top of the hour just yet.
It is top of the hour. Meloni, this guy baited me by saying Meloni cheated with a Greek soccer player back in 2021. What the fuck? What is the attitude towards Christians in Turkey? Want to visit Turkey, but bit scared because I'm Eastern Orthodox Christian.
I don't think I'm weak.
Dog. First of all, what do you mean, dude? You're gonna go to the little fucking capital of Eastern Orthodox Christianity? What do you think Constantinople is? That's like your history, homie. What are you talking about? That's so funny. Thinking that, like, Turks are gonna do, like, ISIS style. Like, they're gonna find out that you're East Orthodox Christian and put a cage and light it on here. Oh, that's hilarious. Lamau, dude, literally scared of going to Constantinople. Jesus Christ. Someone earlier asked if they'd be harassed as a Christian in Turkey. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they're gonna behead you.
Okay, well, they might not actually be aware that you're...
I'm joking. Please don't take that seriously. What the fuck?
No one will care.
No one is gonna give it. They love. What are you talking about? They love tourists, dude. I mean, you'll get fucked. Like, they will charge you $7 for a cab ride, which is like 700 lira, when the cab ride is supposed to be $1 for Turks. They will swindle you for sure, but don't worry. The conversion makes it all better.
It lessens the pain.
Yeah, 100%. It's like they need it more than you, okay? Trust me. Like, this is what I tell people when they ask this question. I, as a Turkish person, very publicly, historically critical of the Turkish government, have a harder time going back to Turkey than you do, okay? They will do nothing to you. They love you. They want you to come to Turkey. It's ridiculous to think that they're going to be, like, anti-Christian or some shit. Allowing yourself to get ripped off in Turkey is doing mutual aid? Yeah, exactly. Do places like Istanbul care if you're LGBTQ? I'm trans and medical stuff there is cost effective. I don't know what the latest is, but like Turkey's weird with trans stuff. Like, we have trans celebrities for a very long time. Like, historically, there have always been like cross-dressing celebrities, trans celebrities. But then also at the same time, there's like regular transphobia for sure.
They get very, very, very weird.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think if you're like, you know, I don't want to say discreet, but just like normal, you know, it's not like a big...
I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, it's certainly less
loud, I guess.
No. It's certainly less anti-gay than you would think, but that still doesn't mean that it's not, you know, it's not like a fucking West Hollywood, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely not West Hollywood.
Turkish people are racist. Don't lie. No one wants them. Yeah, except for Germany, okay? Which I suspect that's where you're from. So stay in the closet. You got it? What? No.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, not at all. Are you saying I need to take my normal pills before visiting Turkey? Actually, that guy who said Turkish people are racist, no one wants you, is probably Arab. No one talks about it or cares about it, whether it's being gay or trans. No one acknowledges it openly, but no one goes on TV and is like, the trans are killing children. Even Erdogan tried it once, but it didn't land, so no one cared. Yeah, but I wouldn't say they're like tolerant towards fucking gay people and trans people and shit.
I guess like you're not in danger for being in Turkey.
Turkey's bad in a lot of different ways, but probably better than like European counterparts. You know what I mean? Say it's like going to the South? Yeah, kind of. I would go so far as to say there's parts of the South where you're probably more in danger than Turkey. Like, if you go to a lesser developed Turkish area as a trans person, they won't even know what you are. Like, köye gitse trans olarak hiçbir anlamazlar yani.
I mean, they would be very confused.
They would look at you like, what the fuck is going on? But they wouldn't be like, oh, we have to kill this person or anything like that. Whereas I feel like if you go to just wear a hijab? No, dude, what? No, you do not need to do that at all. What the fuck? Being queer in Turkey is not great if you're living there, but for medical tourism you'll be fine. Got some really good care and good prices. Oh yeah. Birçok köyde transın ne olduğunu bilmiyorlar. Aynen işte. Yani anlamazlar bile ne oluyor bu. Bu kadın biraz garip derler. O kadar.
But they wouldn't misgender.
Yeah. Yabancılar ne değişikler geçerler. Ah, that's true. That is true. They'll be like, oh, he's foreign or she's foreign. You know what I mean? Like they would just like chalk it up to you being like a weird foreign person. Kurds regularly call out Turks for racism. No, I doubt that guy was Kurdish. That was like a very, I don't know. He said no one wants you. Oh, before I forget, I got debated at the top of the hour and I forgot to run the 3-minute ad break.
Dude, you missed 2 ad breaks back to back.
No, I know. I've been getting cooked today. I've been getting fucking cooked today. It's not good. Is it safe for me as a white man to come to Turkey? I'm straight? No, Turkey is really woke. They'll kill you if you're a straight white man. They hate straight white men. It's like Berkeley. Anyway, what the fuck were we talking about? Alright, we're done with that. We're done with the Saudi Arabian story. Oh, the Attenzione pickpocket lady is like some fucking far-right fascist, by the way. Which is not surprising. You know, it's just like regular Italy shit. Oh, we're gonna do USA Christians, USA versus Europe.
Make assumptions about Christmas based off the very flashy, commercial, popular American Christmas culture, and they fail to take into account a lot of the hilarious, unique, old traditions any other countries celebrate Jesus' birthday with. So today I'm gonna...
Yeah, so 2 memes I want to fucking post about this right here. One is a Twitter thing. People freaking out about Krampus. Does anyone have that tweet? Do y'all have that tweet? Krampus, whatever the fuck it's called. Shut up. I'm not Austrian, okay? That's number 1. And then the other thing I want to talk about is like the Lebanese Muslims being like, yeah, I love Christmas. And then like apparently fucking Muslims in the UK were getting real mad about it or some shit. Those are the 2 things that were popping off on my timeline that I wanted to cover. Is that it? Clown World? I think I'm blocked by this account. Let's see. No, that link doesn't work. Slatty Matty. The link's not working.
Could it be a region lock?
Yeah. America's so fucking stupid. In other news of America's being stupid as fuck, Right Side of History posted, is Europe okay? And then posted a fucking video of Krampus. I think there is nothing funnier than like adult Christian right-wingers getting scared of like satanic stuff. No Israel 7 front war coverage. Man, I'm buzzed on a fucking Friday night. Suck my dick. I'm with my family in Italy for like fucking 4 days. No, I haven't kept up with the ongoing fucking genocide. Can I have a fucking moment of respite? I know. Before you go, Palestinians don't get a moment of respite. Remember, I'm not in fucking Gaza, okay? I'm in America, usually, and I'm with my family, and I've covered it non-stop for 85 fucking days straight, dude. Holy shit. It's the same energy as dumb motherfuckers on Twitter being like, Tal, who we had on the fucking stream, the Israeli conscientious objector, not doing enough. Okay, people were shitting on him and yelling about this 18-year-old who's the idea that people would say that that's the bare minimum and should not be commended is so stupid. It 100% should be commended. Okay? I think most, outside of the most annoying freaks, was just saying calling him a hero was going overboard. He himself said that it was the bare minimum, and he deserves plaudits for doing the right thing, and more should do it, but that is really it, in my opinion. That's the ironic part about it. If you remember the interview that I had with Noah Colvin, with Tal, he himself doesn't think it's, like, all too significant, right? Like, but many people think, oh, he's doing it for clout or some shit. Like, that's the vibes I got. Like, ironically, he, if he wasn't in prison right now, would most likely agree with the people who are saying that, he's not doing anything. He shouldn't be commended for doing this. It's the bare minimum or whatever. Okay? Anyway, people in the U.S. talking shit about him should stop paying taxes because it funds Israel. Yeah, like... Anyway, but back to Krampus. Now that I got baited by that chatter into talking about Israel-Palestine, let's get back to dumbass Americans not knowing, like, century-old tradition in Christian countries. Okay? American Christians are so dumb. Like, getting mad at, like, unironic Christian Austrian traditions is so funny.
They're ignorant.
Oh my god, Betelgeuse, what the fuck? What is up with my fucking mod team, dude? Maybe all of the fucking smarmy, annoying, like, manifesto nuke writing fucking lefties on Twitter, or quote-unquote lefties, fake-ass lefties on Twitter are right. My mod team does need a fucking cleansing. What the fuck? And not because they're making edgy jokes and it hurts people's feelings or whatever, but this. I want to fuck Krampus? The fuck is this shit? This is going in my manifesto. This be my next nuke. Ooh, I got another nuke. Anyone that says nuke or manifesto and is like really invested in that kind of fucking drama between dumbass e-celebs, myself included, is a fucking baboon-brained idiot, unserious child, literally barely fucking surviving due to modern medicine. Do you understand? Totally random tangent. But like, you are so fucking stupid. I will say this with my entire pussy, okay? I'll put my entire pussy into it. You are a dumb fuck. You are a dumb bitch. You are so unserious. I hate you. I despise you openly. I don't talk about you, not because I'm like scared of the fucking consequences or anything. Mostly because I know that you will take this as an opportunity to like make a fucking larger clout farming operation off of it. But it's because it's so nasty. You come across like antisocial, toxic fucking perverts. Okay? You're so nasty. You're so toxic. You're so fucking stupid. Okay? The worst part about it is it literally makes everyone not even directly involved in it look stupid. And this is not just about Keffals, by the way. Okay? Keffals, or whatever the fuck. It's not just about her. It's about all these other fucking adjacent orbiter communities too. They all do the same shit. They're like, I'm writing a manifesto. And then the manifesto is like, my fucking, the person in my anarchist commune didn't fucking wash the dishes. Here's a nuke. Okay? They're being abusive. That's my nuke. And then like, all of their dumb fucking perverted fans watch it and go, oh my god! This is actual real praxis. You need to clean your mod community to do praxis. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Not a single normal person will understand any single fucking thing that you're bringing up. And the reality is that, like, you will give an aneurysm to any normal human if you try to describe any of the things that you're talking about. Anyway, sorry. It's just, like, all the shit that I've been trying to get off my chest for the past week or so. Whenever I go on fucking dumbass Twitter and I see, like, I don't know, some fucking weirdos. And it even includes my fans. Like, sorry, guys, but when you see it and you tweet about it, I see it too. And it makes me so fucking mad. I hate it. Okay? Because I don't fucking follow any of these dumbasses, these dildos. Okay? I follow and interact with you guys. So when you tweet about it and you're like, oh, a 2-hour manifesto? This is real fucking stupid. Okay? When you say shit like that, I see it and I'm like, what the fuck is this about? I'm not gonna watch it. But then I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? The online sphere, the online, you did ask why we don't defend anymore, to be honest. Fair, defend me, you're right, you should. Leftist Twitter discourse is disgusting, okay? It's disgusting. It's why fascists will always win regardless. And honestly, they have better organizational tools than a lot of you dumb motherfuckers, okay? Not you guys in the chat. Straight up. And many of you that, care more about drama and clout farming and fucking being like, ooh, we need to clean house, like trying to moralize whatever idiotic fucking petty drama that you've cultivated for yourself so that like your 3,000 fans can fucking watch and go, oh my God, this is the most serious thing on the planet. Everyone needs to talk about this or whatever the fuck is just so harmful, so awful, so shitty. Like, I'm a fucking Twitch streamer. Okay, suck my dick. It's not that serious. Fuck you. 3K is so generous, by the way. 3K when you're drama farming, I guess. It doesn't matter. I hate it. I hate it. It's so stupid. It's so fucking idiotic. No sense of solidarity. Nothing. And every single fucking person here. There's a dumb bitch doing it right now. How much a night is your hotel room in Italy? You think this motherfucker is asking out of sheer curiosity, or is he asking so he can go and fucking write a Twitter thread about it? To be like, socialist, by the way. I don't know, bro. Expensive, okay? I don't know. I'm with my fucking family. Expensive as fuck. How about that? Go ahead. Write a fucking Twitter thread about how I'm not doing real praxis or some shit. Dumbass, bridge troll ass motherfuckers constantly repeating the same stupid ass fucking shit. Socialism is when you're not allowed to vacation with your family. Or that could have been a very normal question, and I am so permanently brain broken from the constant antagonistic nature of like online commentary, especially in a space like this, in the streaming space, that I treat everything as a hostile entity. People could be asking me about normal ass questions, and I feel like I unload on them unfairly. This is something I've like endlessly thought about over this past couple of days when I've been offline, where I feel as though I'm just like, I've become like a mean-spirited person. You know, Virtual Meal, thank you for the fucking gorillion subs and MKD as well. Get off the internet, bro. You're on vacation, or do this if you're having fun. No, it's good. This is fun. You're just getting older, man. No, it's just like, I am getting older, for sure. But I do think, like, for the first time ever, since I started at the Young Turks, like, 10 years ago at this point, this is the first time in my entire life where I've been like, man, it's taking a fucking toll on me. Well, not the first time. There's definitely been moments where it has. But, like, I look around, and maybe it's because maybe it's my Twitter timeline, but everything I see is just, like, so much toxicity and, like, infighting from supposed allies and supposed leftists, you know? And it makes me so mad. It's, like, filthy. It's disgusting. It makes me want to never talk about politics ever again. Like, never, ever, ever. It is draining to engage with the constant toxicity and shit. And it is very odd because, like, when you're an up-and-comer in the space and you get, like, a little bit of a boost, you don't even think about, like, what the long-term consequences of that will be for you. You don't think about what the long-term consequences of that will be for your, like, efforts in community building. It's literally, it is the 4chanification of the internet. This type of shit was relegated to, ironically, the forums, okay? Like Kiwi Farms or 4chan, where, like, people would develop nukes and, like, build entire paste bins of content creators that they despise and, like, have, like, different clips to show people to be like, this guy is bad, right? Like, that's what people used to do. That's what the most, like, antisocial personality disorder addled motherfuckers used to do online. And now I feel like people are serializing that content. Like, they're basically turning it into content. A subsect, okay? A subsect of the supposed progressive left has straight up become that, okay? And it gets a lot of views because it's obviously like there's a lot of people who hate socialists, leftists, whatever. So they'll come in for that kind of content. And people mistake that for genuine long-term popularity for themselves. It sucks. Isn't this cancel culture discourse? It's not real. It's not, like, cancel culture is already fucking annoying to begin with. Nobody likes it. Everybody does it. But it's just like, I don't know. It's just very unproductive. It's very stupid. You have too many haters. I too get exhausted. Like, dude, I will read a tweet to you that I thought was really fucking funny that I literally, like, here, this is the byproduct of this, okay? Shit like this. We got this dumbass, like, we got this same old dumbass bullshit. The who are you watching in 2024 discourse. Dexerto posted me among a bunch of other content creators, right? Saying, who are you watching in 2024? And then this guy responded. Okay, I'm gonna read you what he tweeted. He quote tweeted. He said, "It's wild how, despite his many flaws, I'd rather people pick Hassan over basically any other big Twitch streamer." And then someone responded to him saying, "Yeah, this is where I disagree. Hassan spreads more misinformation than everyone else in that group combined." And the group is like Tim the Tat Man, Dr. Disrespect, Summit 1G, Amaranth, Kai Cenat, Tyler 1, Ninja, and Dream. And it's like, what do you mean misinformation? Like, none of those motherfuckers are even, like, remotely political. What are you saying? And then the ones that do actually spread misinformation is like Dr. Disrespect, who's like an anti-vaxxer. And it blows my mind that, like, people are trying to do, like, what they think is serious political discourse under a fucking Dexerto tweet. No, worse. Under a quote tweet of a Dexerto tweet. And to me, that basically shows how deeply unserious online political discourse is in general, and the communities that we have cultivated, and I myself have certainly contributed to it, which makes me straight up feel so silly and so stupid and make me want to not cover the news ever again for the rest of my life and just become like a dumbass fucking straight up non-political content creator. Everything is drama farming. People don't want to consume politics in a meaningful way. They recognize their powerlessness, and therefore, what's the best way to consume political content? By drama, by watching drama, by following drama. And it feels like people think that they're actually getting serious news being fed to them and developing a point of view, you know? And it's like, you're not doing that at all. There's constant negativity and toxicity seeping out of all leftist spaces, and if we don't handle it, we will never find success or fulfillment. Yes. Also, on top of that, this is precisely the reason why I actively made an effort to not engage in like so much debate discourse. Because back in the day, during the 4chan pop-off era, during the Gamergate era, there were a lot of content creators that loved what they called blood sport. Everything was about debates. The right really got captivated in the debate because it's an incredibly fucking popular media figure. On the left is fucking lying to you. I am not anywhere near as relevant as Ben Shapiro. Don't say I'm dodging responsibility. Suck my dick. Do you? No, hold on. No, unban that person. I want to ask him a serious question. Do you think my output on the world is anywhere near as negative as a Ben Shapiro? Because if you say yes, then you might either A, be a Ben Shapiro fan, or B, absolutely baboon-brained dumbass with no discernible politics whatsoever. Okay? That's the point. People say this all the time. Where they're like, you're just dodging responsibility. That's a really weird thing to fucking say. Because I'm very serious about this. Okay? Do you think my overall output is a net negative in the same way that Ben Shapiro's is? And then explain to me why you think that, one, I have as much impact on political culture as Ben Shapiro, who also is relatively irrelevant, okay? And that impact is negative. There's two things you need to prove here. One, my overall impact is negative on society because, like, my ideology is offensive to you or the things I do is offensive to you. And two, you have to also then prove to me, okay, that I am anywhere near as impactful as Ben Shapiro as far as overall clout, overall influence. Ben Shapiro interviews Ted Cruz on a fucking daily basis. Like, these guys have real access. No, but you can't say that you don't have any influence. You're moving the goalposts. I did not say I don't have any influence. I said I am irrelevant in the grand scheme of things, especially in comparison to the likes of Ben Shapiro, my right-wing counterpart. So why did you move the goalpost to, no, you can't say you don't have any influence? Because you don't have any real discernible political opinions. You're just in here to fucking debate. And this wraps up the exact point that I was trying to make. That a lot of these guys don't care about politics. They simply want to debate. Okay? They simply want to debate. They do not have real politics. I've seen this. This is what I grew up on. This is where in my formative years, this is what I saw online all the time. These are the message board guys who don't really have any politics and no friends really, but they do actually share a sense of community from being on the message boards, and they're just in here simply to debate. They might personally not even recognize that. They might personally think that they do actually have a discernible political opinion, and they try to moralize their position, like the Redditors that they are. Redditors don't simply go, I'm cyber stalking my favorite e-celeb e-girl. I'm actually doing it because she needs to be held accountable. Okay? There's always a sense of moralizing your actions online. It's not just your consumption, right? Why don't you engage and collaborate actively with other lefties? Everyone has their own ecosystem and hates each other. It sucks. I do it all the time. You just don't care because it's not a fucking debate lord online content creator that you like watching. What the fuck are you talking about? I have journalists, activists, politicians on this fucking stream all the goddamn time. You don't care about that because you're an unserious fucking moron. You only care about your favorite manifesto writing content creator. That's it. That's literally it. Yeah, exactly. You mean streamers because you're a fucking dumbass. Streamers are fucking irrelevant, just like myself. There you go. You proved it yourself. Become relevant. I work with them. Okay, shut the fuck up. I don't think I'm gonna IRL. I don't know why. What do you want to do?
I'd like to go get some food.
Oh, you want to get food? I'm down to go get food. We can IRL stream to go get food. Just completely avoid any of the online discourse going forward and completely disengage from it and never seeks to address anything meaningful in the world and is only done out of self-interest. The only way to win in this area is to not engage. Exactly. Okay? Like, everything I saw from a cursory glance of, like, the fucking Keffel's manifesto or whatever was literally about, like, my mod team hurting her feelings. How fucking narcissistic to just, like, turn around your own petty grievances into a serious political subject matter, and then your fucking idiotic, like, entry-level lifestylist audience thinks that this is real political praxis and real political discourse. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's like when I debate fucking Felix, okay, XQC, on some dumb shit, like some personal petty drama, and then I sit here and I'm like, no, guys, we have to do this because this is just as serious as Palestine, okay? If not more serious, because XQC has wronged me personally. And the difference there, of course, is that I at least have a direct connection to XQC. Okay? I know him. I talk to him. I don't know half these motherfuckers out there. I've never connected with them. I've never talked to them. They're just stirring shit up. Anyway, you literally had the Israel Refusnik on weeks before he even became a mainstream headline? Yeah. That's my favorite type of debate, though. Online. My favorite type of, like, actual debate is on irrelevant subject matter that doesn't have, like, real-world impacts at all. Okay? Like, debating fucking XUC and Trainwrecks. Not even on the gambling stuff, because that does have real world impact, obviously, but it's more significant what you do behind the scenes rather than, like, talking to them about gambling and why it's bad. Anyway, someone will be like, I don't agree with Hassan on this, and the logic is the most horrific opinion I've ever heard. Exactly. Like this fucking guy. Did he come back with anything? Like, yeah, that's it. This was all he wanted to do. All he wanted to do was get a fucking word in edgewise and fuck off. Right? Do I think that if I talk to this person in good faith, that he would have a real come to Jesus moment? Would he change his mind? Would he actually be like, you know what, I'm going to do some self-criticism? It just sucks. It sucks. It sucks so much. And there are obviously harmful cancers in this space. I just didn't realize how so many motherfuckers would go for that easy, lowest common denominator, bottom of the barrel, hack shit, okay? You're just a pussy. Thanks, man. You're a literal Twitch viewer, okay? True, calm down, you're just a pussy. Brother, it's Friday night. Oh no, is my voice turning into Ben Shapiro again? Hypothetically, it's Friday night, okay? I'm in my hotel room inside of Italy in Rome. Hypothetically, you're watching me, okay? At least one of us is making money off the subject. You, on the other hand, are not. So hypothetically, I am a pussy, but you are an even wider pussy. Okay? Oh, I'm back. My voice fixed again. You live all the hour, dude. You can't talk. Shut the fuck. 3 years ago, and then ban them. See, this is why my mod team is bad. This is why I need to fucking clean my mod team. Look at this. They love begging the mods to be unbanned. I was hoping you wouldn't directly address their names. They're salivating at this, and they're going to be making videos about this for the next month. Most of this feels pretty petty and vindictive and so unproductive, but the ranting is totally valid. Yeah, I don't care. It sucks. I really don't talk about money. It never goes charitable for you. It doesn't matter. Oh, is my voice fucked again because the bandwidth dropped? Look, this is what I'm going to say, okay? I'm not a progressive because I think it's the popular thing, even though it's ironic that people say that, okay? I'm going to be serious regardless of the fucking Ben Shapiro voice that's on right now. These are my opinions. These are what I believe. This is what I believe in. I've been believing them and advocating for these causes for a very long time, far before I was ever popular. And I'm going to continue doing it regardless. I'm going to continue advocating for the things that I advocate for. It doesn't matter. It's praxis to feed the mass by giving them content. It's just so sad. It makes me so fucking sad. And it makes me very sad, but it also makes the entire, it taints the entire field. Bu konuşmayı 15 kere dinledim. Yıllardır anlatıyorsun, anlamıyorlar. Yorulmadım mı abi? YouTuber olman yok mu? Sadece eğlenceli içerik üret. Ülke geze. Valla bir hayatım var. Tatilde uğraşmak olunduğu şeylere bak. Üzülüyorum. Aynen. Even this Turkish guy's like, I've heard you say this 15 times over the course of the past couple of years. They don't listen to you. Just, don't you get tired of repeating yourself? Yeah, when people think of leftists, they think of these drama farmers because they're the loudest and most enabled of the community. Exactly. And it fucking kills me, okay? It kills me that, I get looped into this, dumb shit, and I have to somehow try and fucking separate myself. I don't want no business with this dumb shit, okay? It's been just, it's not even just Kevils either. It's just, so many, even smaller content creators, they're all doing the shit. And it's y'all are a bunch of fucking gross losers, man. I'm serious. Fix it. Fix yourself immediately. Stop doing this. It's not good for your fucking clout, okay, if that's what you care about. It's not good for your money, if that's what you care about. I promise you. Just do your thing. Oh, God, my voice going in and out is so stupid during this entire process of the fucking bandwidth fucking it up. Oh, it's just not. It makes everybody look unserious. Do you think ignoring it and not addressing it would help? Do the right-wingers have to engage with haters like this? The only time where you see public right-wingers fight was with the Steven Crowder Daily Wire situation. And they haven't fucking brought that up ever again. Think about that. Right-wingers don't do this. There's a reason for it. Okay? The last time, and probably one of the only instances where you saw very public spats between the right wing, between commentators on the right, over petty drama or personal grievances, was the Steven Crowder situation. Okay? And it's done. They was a one and done. It was a big deal for a week. They don't talk about it at all. Because those guys are genuinely also, while they're grifters, they also have some semblance of solidarity with right-wing causes. They know where their bread is buttered. They know that if they stir the pot too much amongst the right and engage in right-wing infighting, and I'm talking about mainstream conservative YouTube content creators, okay, it overall cheapens the message that they're trying to promote. And if it cheapens the message that they're trying to promote, they're not going to get fucking financing from the billionaire donors, okay? And even then, yeah, the right-wing interfighting was about Steven Crowder fucking up a $50 million contract and then very publicly divorcing his wife that he was abusing. The left-wing discourse is, my mod team is mean and I make too much money. These two are not on the same fucking playing field, no matter how much antisocial 15, 16-year-old progressives that think they're progressive because they, accidentally stumbled into the right Minecraft server, think that this is the most serious fucking conundrum of all time, okay? And it's worse. It's not even fucking 14, 15-year-old Minecraft server kids. It's literally 35-year-old IT specialists with a Ukrainian flag in their bio, okay? It makes it so much worse. It's like, you're a whole ass adult. You're older than me. How the fuck did you find yourself in this like petty online squabble that you think is like serious politics? It's so dumb. It's crazy. It seems like crabs in the bucket behavior exacerbated by the recent industry-wide downtrend. Yes, that is precisely what it is. People are restructuring and they're rebranding and they're recognizing like maybe we'll go towards the more progressive side. Maybe we'll take like a pro Joe Brandon attitude. That'll all change, okay, no matter what happens. Leftist with a vlog. I agree with Hassan on most things, but he needs to clean up his mods. Yeah, exactly. It's like getting upset about my mod team is literally the dumbest thing. I'm sorry. You can fucking try to moralize it as hard as you want. It's a massive online community. His mods are really important. You're literally crying about unpaid janitors, okay? What happened to the fucking self-respecting Redditors, sweaty, greasy Redditors being like, these guys are Jannies, okay? When the fuck did this turn into like, these guys are Jannies to, this is the most serious part of political discourse, okay? It's so fucking unserious. My mods don't take them seriously. Why the fuck do you? Like, who are these fucking fans of content creators who are like tweeting under my replies and tweets being like, really have to clean up your man. What's going on? This is hurting the left cause. It's like, you think that's hurting the leftist cause, you unserious fucking moron? The fuck is this? There is no leftist cause if this is what you think it is. Anyway, yeah, this entire rant started because Betelgeuse said they want to fuck Krampus, okay? Imagine being mad about that. Like a group of individuals that talk about wanting to fuck Krampus, okay? Jesus Christ. Or even thinking about a fucking Twitch stream. Like, God, I hate it. I hate it so much. I think it's a lot more of a parasocial aspect for some of the people you're trying to exist and do your own thing and they're trying to get your... Like, I think about the broader movement, I guess. It's not a real movement, but I do think about, like, what this represents to the normies. And to the normies, we just look like fucking assholes, like unserious assholes who are crying about, like, insane shit. It's like motherfuckers being like debating my ex-wife on whether or not she was unfaithful to me. Nuke. Drama. Okay? And then it's like 600,000 views. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? This is what people see. They look at the left and they see that and then they're like, what? This is what they're doing? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are we doing? That's what we're doing? That's what the progressive content is? Fuck! Livestream fails politics is right. Yeah, debating my kids' drawing and what it means for education. Exactly. It's literally like that. Debating my children because they said sharing is caring. Fucking owned. You are right, but the response just continues it. Sometimes I have to fucking go on these rants, man. Let's get back to fucking USA versus Europe Christmas video, which is silly because we do silly, dumb, goofy things. You can do silly, dumb, goofy content without like being like, oh, here are the nukes. I'm leaking DMs or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
I'm going to be walking you guys through some of the most insane, hilarious, out-of-pocket Christmas traditions from all around the globe, and hopefully you'll have a clearer, more rounded opinion on Xmas by the time this video is up. First up, we've got Austria and Bavaria. That's right, nestled in the beautiful alpine snowy hills full of Christmassy wooden cabins, you can find one of the most bone-chilling, most petrifying Christmas traditions in the world. Krampus, a terrifying horned demon who runs around beating children who've been naughty. But this is just all some silly old folklore, right? No, dudes literally patrol around Austrian cities and towns at night, ringing cowbells and smacking the shit out of anyone they think looks even the tiniest bit naughty. And there's absolutely no monetary incentive to be Krampus. Apparently Austrian dudes just be out here getting shit-faced and anonymously terrorizing their village. And these dudes do not hold back. The Krampus has actually got...
I mean, it's wild that the kids are just like kind of there too. Like, what's up with the Austrian kids? Like, they like getting their ass beat. Like, fuck are they doing? I'd be like, all right, I'm not going out. You know? The Krampus brigade is out. Victim blaming? Bitch, what do you mean? At that point, you're not a victim? Fuck you mean, victim blaming? Motherfucker, if you're 17 years old and you're standing on the side of the fucking road, sticking your ass out for Krampus to smack it, you're not a victim at that point, okay? You're like, what the fuck are you doing? What's wrong with Australian teenagers is the real question. They're not like randomly going home from school and getting fucking physically assaulted by a random dude. They're standing on the side of the road specifically for the purpose of getting Austrian. Specifically for the purpose of getting their ass beat. What the fuck's going on? Not Australian, Austrian. Fuck, my bad. Am I wrong?
Got so violent and out of hand a few years ago that you now actually need a Krampus license if you want to attack unarmed Austrian civilians wearing a fucking terrifying outfit. Talking about fucking terrifying outfits, Wales has these dead goat men called Mari Lwyd, and instead of patrolling around drunk beating up children, they just shout insults at any passerbys instead. And apparently, if you invite this geezer into your house, you get blessed with good luck, and more importantly, you spare getting roasted.
Maybe if you got rid of the told you ass haircut you got, you get some pictures on your decode better yet. Maybe Tanisha call your dog. I said she had a stop him with a brain surgeon or she fucking with chip shacker.
And next up, Hans Trapp. No, he's not a German drill rapper. That's right, it's another very scary traditional Christmas geezer. This time in these villages in France. And I'm gonna read you this guy's official description, okay? According to Alsatian law, Hans Trapp was a local man well known for his greed and unscrumptious. He used witchcraft and deals with the devil to become rich, but after being excommunicated from the Catholic Church, he lost his wealth and social standing. He took to roaming the countryside disguised as a scarecrow. At some point, Hans Trapp became consumed with the idea of tasting human flesh. He lured...
Yo, what's up with Europe, dude? Is Europe alright? What's going on, man? You're beating kids' asses. All your Christmas traditions are so scary. What the fuck? Why is it like that? It's not sexual, you sick motherfucker. Wait, what? It is sick to sexualize Krampus, your fault? Wait, first of all, calm down. That was Betelgeuse. Secondly, we're joking, okay? Chill out. Jesus Christ. Austrian in the chat, the greatest Krampus defender of all time. Also, we moved on from Krampus. We've moved on. We're so far removed from Krampus. We're talking about Hans Trapp now. We're talking about top of the hour ad break now. Okay? Which is what haunts Europeans and Americans and everyone really, unless they're subscribed. In which case, they will not see the top of the hour ad break. They will not be attacked by the top of the hour ad break. Okay? You can be a part of the brigade that doesn't get scared at the top of the hour ad break as long as you subscribe. ACAP for cutie. Thank you for the 5-tier-1 gift the subs, allowing 5 people to no longer see the hour ad break. Here's the 3-minute ad break now.
A shepherd boy to his death, then cooked him over a fire. Before Hans Trapp could take his first bite, however, God, finally feeling that things had gone too far, struck him with lightning. Hans Trapp...
My son, will you engage in No Pixel today? Kind regards? No. I'm in Italy. I'm in a hotel. It's fucking 11 p.m. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing right now. No, I will not be doing No Pixel though today.
But
one night I'll do No Pixel.
And sometimes on Christmas to water looking for children to abduct and turn into a Christmas stew. Bro, what type of French psychopathic weirdo actively wants to cosplay as this dude? You telling me someone really wants to publicly dress up as a child murderer cannibal and knock on the local community's doors? I feel like it's the same type of guys that do war recreations and choose to be on the bad side. Like, I know you're just pretending, bro, but I feel like you've had to make some mental preparations to act this convincingly, you know? Yeah, they do some weird shit in the mountains, man. This is why lowlanders are based. Oh, wait a second. So when I first heard about this Dutch Christmas tradition called Black Pete, I thought I'd give it the benefit of the doubt, you know? The idea is this dude Pete is like Santa, right? He climbs down the chimney, drops off the presents, fucks off. In this, as you can imagine, quite strenuous process, Big Pete gets a bit of soot on his face from all the chimney business. So that's why he's called Black Pete. He's just got a little bit of coal residue on his rosy, jolly cheeks. Nothing wrong with that. And then I saw a picture. I mean, that's a lot of soot, you know? And completely coincidentally, this guy Pete also developed some comically large lips in that chimney. And some,
yeah, the red lip seals it, okay? That's just blackface. That's minstrel shit. Straight up. That's not soot. That's blackface.
Suspiciously dark, curly hair for a Dutchman. It's not all quite adding up. But I heard they're actually fixing up this controversy once and for all. They're finally making a positive change, shaping Dutch Christmas to be a lot less controversial of a holiday, getting rid of all the problems people have with it. That's right, now we got Yellow Pete, Brown Pete, and LGBT Pete, bro. Oh, you couldn't just dab a little tiny bit of soot on each cheek and call it a day. I'm gonna run through some quick honorable mentions. In Sweden, we got this little terrifying dude we put under the Christmas tree. Or it might just be my family. I'm not too sure. For some reason, we also watched the same 1970s dubbed Disney cartoon compilation every Christmas. Don't ask. And in Yev, we've got a big hay goat that gets burnt down every year. In Japan, they eat KFC for Christmas dinner. Could have picked so...
What?
Are you gonna keep sharing or end?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just go.
The KFC thing is actually kind of fire. It's exactly the type of shit I'm on.
So many better fast food options, man. Why the hell would you pick KFC? In Australia, they still get Christmas trees and do all the winter traditional stuff, even though it's the boiling hot middle of summer over there. Which is a bit like Brazil, where this poor geezer Santa has to get in his full North Pole durable outfit and deliver presents by boat in 30-degree heat during the highest humidity of the whole year. I also asked my Georgian friend Gatsu about their weird Christmas traditions, and he just sent this to me. So, take from that what you will, I guess. But also turns out Georgians have their own unique type of Christmas tree. Man, they just want to be counted as Europe so bad that they're even making their Christmas trees Aryan. God damn, them boys are really committed to proving they invented the white race. They've even got their own completely white version of Santa. Now, I didn't have any idea what they did in this part of the world for Christmas, but I just had the feeling it would be funny. So I thought I'd turn to the expert himself, living ironically in Europe, who very generously wrote me up key points regarding their weird traditions in Serbia and Romania. White people always tend to do weird, like put mayo chicken instead of create bop songs. No surprise that they also do some weird shit for Christmas as well. Let me ask you, how would you celebrate the birth of your God's child and your savior of eternal damnation? Maybe go to church, light up a candle, say a prayer, right? Something like that. Well, in Romania, they actually embrace their final form and turn into drunk dancing bears. This custom is popular in northeastern Romania near cities like Iași and Suceava.
That's fucking sick. Okay, that's actually awesome though. I would love to do that. KFC? Fire. Especially because KFC in Japan is good.
Centuries ago, it was common practice for the locals of the villages and towns to go and kill bears, then crawl into their skin and dance throughout the neighborhood to ward off evil spirits. This is before Christianity, so at the time it was believed that different animals possessed different powers and could protect people from danger, sort of like the primitive version of Power Rangers. The bear's superpower was good luck and warding off evil spirits, and they still do this. So if you ever find yourself in northeastern Romania during Christmas time, don't go full Joe Rogan panic mode if you see a bunch of bears dancing towards you. Meanwhile, in Serbia, there's a whole shtick about cutting up an oak tree the day before Christmas, and then on Christmas Eve at midnight, burning it as the largest bonfire you've ever witnessed in front of the church. This tradition is really deep, and the Serbian Wikipedia page is longer than your average leftist meme. So to keep it short, within the Serbian Orthodox Church it's believed that the preparation of the oak branch brings good luck and happiness to the household. The guy who lights this gigantic bonfire then slaps it with a branch to cause sparks to fly. The larger the sparks from the flame, the greater the luck. Alongside this, a meal is prepared as an offering for the dead, which consists of cooked wheat, honey, and wine. Bro, if I was a dead person, I'd be pissed. At least chuck me a couple pigs in blankets, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, last but not least, we got the UK, where our citizens have a tradition of accidentally burning their houses down due to them trying to drape, stack, and show off as many piercingly bright festive lights and neon Christmas decorations on the exterior of their homes as possible. However, they also try and save as much money as possible while still achieving this effect, leading to terribly built cheap light bulbs generating so much excess heat that the festive season becomes quite a busy time for firefighters. This British Christmas light phenomenon is kind of comparable with the English flag hanging competition. Here are some of the finest examples of that. Essentially, you've just got to outdo your neighbors, otherwise you'll be the inferior beta of the cul-de-sac But let's just say you're an innocent civilian who doesn't participate in this bright flashing neon civil war, but you live next to a geezer who takes his Christmas lights seriously. Best believe you ain't sleeping a wink. In Britain, Christmas jumpers are very popular as well. People spend way too much money on these just to wear them for a few weeks.
That was also fire. The Marlboro one, I fuck with that.
Because realistically, if you wore one of these Christmas jumpers any time of the year except November 15th to December 31st, you'd genuinely be seen as a psychopath. The weirdest thing is when people give Christmas jumpers as a Christmas gift and you've got 10 hours to wear it before the time's up. Another phenomenon that happens at Christmas is everyone down the pub switches from their beer of choice to a stout as soon as those sparkly lights come out and Mariah Carey starts regularly playing on the radio. Everyone for some reason switches to Guinness, even if they hate Guinness. And talking about non-British things that British people indulge in during Christmas, we have the pinnacle of every town centre during December, the heart of Britain's Christmas cheer, the German markets. That's right, from mid-November to late December, Anglos go back to their Germanic roots. Yeah, we have entirely German-themed Christmas markets that are really popular all over the UK. Here you can buy some insanely overpriced gack that...
What the fuck? Wait, bro, none of this shit makes any sense. Why do English people, quote unquote, go back to their Germanic roots? Like, what? It's so funny that German is like one of the older cultures in Europe. White supremacy is so powerful. Not because of Nazis. Because, like, when you think about what people consider, like, culture in Europe, the band history and the long-standing traditions are marginal in comparison to, like, I don't know, like the newest Chinese tradition that's like 3,000 years old. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm exaggerating. Or even shit
that you will never utilize once in your life. You can also spend 13 quid on a...
Farewell, you were always a douche. Says Absolute Zonker. Alright, go watch someone else's video and make that $2,800 an hour off of ads. Millionaire communist. I'm gonna be honest, Absolute Zonker, I don't think you're going to leave. Considering that you come in here for years and years and years, mostly to talk shit, especially in like latest years, that the Ulster, Free Ireland, I think you're going to not leave. I think you're going to come back. Inevitably.
Pint and £8.50 on a fucking bratwurst and consume this godly pairing whilst listening to some random German guy sing English Christmas songs. No lie, I was in Birmingham Christmas Market last week and those were the exact prices, and yes, they literally just got some random dude from Stuttgart to sing Christmas songs on a stage in the center of the market, and he wasn't famous or anything. No, he couldn't even really sing that well. The only attraction is that he was German. Yeah, that's right, Brexit has made the sight of economically prospering Europeans so rare that when a random German enters our country, he's literally a tourist attraction. It's pretty insane though how much money these markets generate. I mean, sometimes you can even catch tourists from around the world that have traveled to some random ass dilapidated British town to see the German market. Bruv, go to Germany! That's like flying all the way to Houston to visit an Irish pub. Why the f would you do that? They literally don't know how to pour beer into a glass, and they'll probably do some blasphemous thing like put ice in your beer. Yeah, anyway, I just feel sorry for these poor tourists who've spent their money traveling to see a traditional German market just to end up in Brum watching a bunch of pissed up black country geezers belting out some Brummy parody of Last Christmas whilst nicking sweets out the stalls when the poor worker who's missing Christmas with his family for this is turned the other way. And I thought, what better way to finish this video off than with a tier list. At the top we got the most psychotic traditions, at the bottom we got the most normal vanilla traditions. I added...
Birmingham is one of the saddest places on the planet, bar none. It's God's forgotten hole. It's like particularly... Sir, you live in LA? Dog, you are not really gonna fucking defend Birmingham. A place famous for having a mall. That's it. It is literally the Ohio of England. Straight up. It's so fucked up.
America as a reference point, and boom, there you have it. As people, feel free to argue about this in the comments. By the way, the video was made pretty quickly just for the occasion. You can expect full quality videos very soon. Merry Christmas.
It does look better in Peaky Blinders. Oh my god, that's where you're getting your shit from? From Peaky fucking Blinders, dude? Africa's North Korea?
On November 17th, 1869, this small peninsula suddenly became a new global hotspot. Why? because a long ditch was dug through it, allowing ships to sail through this route instead of all the way around Africa.
I don't know if I want to watch that. Felix says, Polish people stop aging if they're able to do calculus is one of the last deals they inked with their national warlock before he was abducted by the Third Reich and repurposed to help them find Santa. Europe's North Korea?
This is Albania.
What? Oh no! Stop! What the fuck? I thought they were gonna, like, I don't know, do one of those classic videos where they're like, the European country that doesn't exist, and it's like the Russian, one of the Russian enclaves or whatever, you know what I mean? Nope, straight up Albania. Imperial doesn't like when people react to his stuff. Yeah, dog, fear not. I will not be watching any kind of Albanian slander. I do like the way he opened it though, the video. I'm not going to be watching the Jack Doherty shit because it's going to make me lose my mind. Updates on the sword. Progress pick. Shit's looking mint. I'm very excited for it. Mint. Have you seen the Target Run TikTok trend videos? Wait, what the fuck is this? Bro, is this I saw the Jack Black guy who did it first. And then people were making fun of him. Like the hot dude. And then people were like, oh, I imagine like setting up a tripod.
Could have treated you better. That's crazy. Fantasizing, that's not love. You're in this more compromising. I know that social climbing. Lean into me. Lean into me. Yeah, lean into me. Pussy ain't making me tweak. Ended up staying a week. She pretty but ghetto, pretty but rough, just like Virginia Beach. I wanna get back to the days that you look. I could have treated you better.
This guy's making fun of the original video. And if you haven't seen it, you're not gonna get it. This was the original.
That's crazy. No. Leaning, soda, fantasizing, that's not love. You're in this.
That's my local Target. Is that the Culver City one? All Targets look the same.
Compromising, I move mountains for you for that social climbing. I could have treated you better. That's crazy.
So, this isn't even the original. There's another one. But this became a big meme now. Where you play Drake over daily mundane shit. This is just a hookah. Bro, that's crazy. Bro, his lungs they're done.
Money speaking for itself, I call it fortune tell. 5 top from a bitch that work at corporate sales. Chinchilla, Ushanka, we skiing out in Courchevel. Breaking news, they tried to kill him, but the boy prevailed. I leave for 2, my niggas fucking go to jail. Preaching to the dogs, I want for them. It's heavy on scale, knowing they gon' sell another citizen.
The fuck? Bro, he literally... Wait, he just went to McDonald's. That's it? You should do one of these. Problem is, I don't leave my house. Okay, give me more of it.
Pressure, they know that it's hard to be her. I'm sending you scissors and Ari, my love. Y'all holding us, people knew half of the pressure.
Okay, give me the full one. This guy is... His name is Drew, right? Or something? That's like the guy. Ludwig's? I knew this was not going to be Ludwig when I saw that someone was posting. Like, the person posting about it had blocked me. That's a model who I think has impregnated not one but 2 other models. Why do I know about this? Don't ask me. He's so fucking weirdly white. Oh yeah, the one where he showers and brushes his teeth, opens up a protein shake, and then hangs out with his daughter. That's another one I saw. It's all this guy. It's this sexy guy. He just does like the most boring shit.
I'm getting money, just taking care of me, girl. 'Cause you'll be tired of taking care of me by now.
Like, and then people call him gay and stuff, I think. But like, I think he's just boring. Like, he doesn't do anything. He's just hot. Like, none of it makes any sense. he got fucking slammed on. Like, this dude just absolutely fucking faced him. Look at this. Probably made that shot. And then he made a pass. And he dribbled and then passed again. And then he parked his car after playing a little bit of basketball. Where is he putting his fucking phones, man? That's what I need to understand. Where is he putting the phone? Does he have a tripod? How does he get that level? Like, this is what I don't understand. Also, why does he have a handicap tag? Wait, I gotta log into my TikTok. I don't want to do that. Do one where you structure walk. Can you stop biting your lips when watching? No, dude. I can't. Okay? I can't. Are you implying that I'm gay for him? I've already said he's fucking hot. I described him as the sexy ass jacked black guy who does TikToks where he's doing nothing. Do you think that you can penetrate my fucking sexual confidence? Do you think that I'm going to be like, oh no, you are implying that I am a gay man? Oh no, I'm so scared of this. Oh no, I will backtrack and immediately go, not me, dog. I don't even think this guy's attractive. You freaking shut up. He can't listen to anyone but Drake Disability? Oh no. I need you to hear these baby names, dog. It's the wife of the model. She's 20 and apparently they're Mormon and she's becoming the face of affluent trad moms.
There are some baby names that are on the list that I won't be using. For reference, our kids have pretty unique names. My daughter's name is Rumble Honey Smith and my son's name is Slim Easy Smith. So these might be a little out there.
People should stop having children. I take it back. Easy Slim? Rumble Honey? Bro, that's like, first of all, there's nothing wrong with being a stripper. You know, sex work is real work. But like, that would be the worst named stripper at the strip club. Okay? Like, every other stripper would look at you and be like, what? Rumble Honey? No. You couldn't come up with something better?
But let's get started. For girl's name, I really love the name Odie. Pepper, really cute to me. I really like Cherry as a middle name. My husband doesn't really like that name. I also like Bubble as a second name. That might be kind of...
I think, like, due to TikTok and social media in general, a lot of dumb motherfuckers have generated so much unearned confidence just by being hot. And I know a lot of people probably say that about me too, but the reality is I'm insecure as a motherfucker, as you guys know.
Controversial, and I love the name Pear as a first name. And then for boys, I like the name Frosty, if you guys remember. What else was there? Honey, Silver, Zen. Those are a few, but we won't be using them for this baby. There are some baby names that are on my list.
Fuck you mean this baby? How many babies? Are these government names or nicknames? No, man, government names, chatter. I don't know. Did you want to cover Tucker Carlson taking a break from ranting about gay pedophiles to talk to Kevin Spacey? No. I missed my opportunity. I'm not going to cover it. This woman was building a tunnel under her suburban home. No permits or anything? Okay, stop. Now I literally have to log in and take specifically so I can watch. That sounds extremely my shit. Like, that is completely in line with my interests. Unless you can find it on Twitter, I will be looking at that. Okay? Oh, fuck, I did the wrong thing. Why am I singing? I'm Drake and driving. Is it effing again? Why isn't it working? Damn, dog. You went off some...
Are you done?
No, I'm... That's another person blocked by...
Are you still ranting, or are you on to lighter?
No, I'm on to lighter subjects. You will like this one. Yeah, she's a software engineer who read some FEMA books and takes advice from people in the comments, and anyway, she got shut down.
Who read some what book?
This person posted it. Who the fuck is this person? Their name seems familiar. I don't know why the fuck I'm blocked by them.
Play it.
Another fucking leftist person that I'm blocked by.
We're a year since I started building my underground tunnel system.
Okay, Colin Cruz.
Oh, I've seen this lady. Yeah, I've seen this lady. We watched this lady's videos. Did you get me a sandwich?
Maybe, maybe not.
This is a one-year
We'll see what kind
recap.
of content you put out.
In August of 22, I cut an opening.
Okay, well, here, from the jump then. This is extremely your shit.
It's just been over a year since I started building my underground tunnel system. This is a 1-year recap. In August of 22, I cut an opening off the side of the sub-basement and started to carve into the solid rock. Fabricated an elevator to lift material, 1,000 pounds at a time. As the entrance tunnel stretched longer and deeper, I bought an electric yard cart and converted it into a minecart. I used hundreds of concrete blocks and yards of hand-mixed concrete for the 30-foot entrance tunnel. As it got deeper underground, I ran into a lot of groundwater and a spring which made work harder and required constant pumping. Eventually, I set up a sump basin and a pump which is keeping the system dry.
Man, autism sounds so fun sometimes.
Like, tunneling is definitely a type of...
Alright, pay up. I told you it was good.
Oh.
First of all, you said Colin Frews or Drews, whatever his name is, which I showed you.
I know. Alright, this is my payment.
What is
it's
this?
Tuna.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Ew, come on.
I don't think any of them are good.
Yeah, where is this the sandwich place?
This one is no. The sandwich place I wanted to go to was closed because I kept waiting for you. And then
where is this from?
Some random place that was shutting down as like their leftover sandwiches.
Oh.
I don't expect them to be very good.
Oh.
This is mozzarella and this could be this is true.
Okay. This lady's Hamas tunnel, yeah.
This one is prosciutto and mozzarella.
I don't trust that one. I'm gonna go with the tomato.
The color's not, given vibes. And this is man.
That could be.
This is potential.
I think salami holds better than prosciutto.
Probably. Yeah. Why is she building this tunnel? Like, I mean, I'm into it, but like, I don't know why.
Because she's Hamas pilled.
Wait, really? That's the thing?
No. Yeah, this white lady's like, I love Hamas.
Yo, look at this sandwich.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, we should have just ordered room service. Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is airport shit, dude.
No, this is worse than airport.
This is worse. This is like
leftover airport shit. Yeah, no. All right, play the video.
Bro, I tried to phantom taxi you and you skibbity toileted me. Yeah, dude. Don't even ask questions. You're so skibbity toilet, dude. What the fuck?
You didn't text me. What are you talking about?
No, I tried to phantom tax you.
What is that?
Don't worry about it. My brother is a normal, so he has no idea what that means. Stop embarrassing us in front of Marat.
Set up a blower and air duct for ventilation. The main chamber is 22 feet below ground, and I set up rebar lattice work and a steel form to pour concrete with a trailer pump. One of the forms failed, and the concrete bulge needed to be removed, which is affectionately called the elephant's foot. There is still a lot of work left to do, but I am having a blast and enjoying sharing this project with you.
What is this?
Moist Critical is your father, sensitive boy. What?
Okay, before you get triggered, what is this?
Dude, I like Moist Critical. Coming in here and fucking... Marat's walking away. Coming in here and being like, yeah, dude, he owned you or some shit. Like, in defense of him when he does not know who you are at all is like the weirdest fucking thing you can do. Anyway, so we don't know why she built the tunnel. Marat just wants to know why she built the tunnel.
Like, any answer is a good answer. I just want to know what the answer is.
This is Skibidi Toilet. Did that make sense for you? Here's the original info on her, and she learned from FEMA books.
Like FEMA is a federal emergency management agency?
Yeah. She started calling it a storm shelter. Okay, so she's not a real engineer. She's a software engineer who read some FEMA books and takes advice from people in the comments. And anyway, she got shut down.
Okay, leave her alone. She wants to be an engineer. She can be an engineer.
Okay, dude, you're wrong. Anyway, also, she's in Virginia, and all the FEMA books she was using were for Midwest bunkers. She ripped a letter from her HOA on live, Homeowners Association.
Yeah, I know.
She doesn't even have a full acre of property. She's absolutely going to fuck her neighbors over. I saw this and started Googling. Y'all saw this and said, go girl boss, build that sinkhole.
Yeah, I don't like I don't think she's going to be very successful, but, you know, that's cool. Like, she's shooting her shot or digging her hole. Like, it's fine. Whatever.
There was a whole Reddit thread where people figured out where she lives from, the Home Depot she goes to, and stuff she ordered. And one time she said her area was impacted by a hurricane, and people were like, Is a network of underground tunnels smart in an area that floods? This woman is building a tunnel under her house and documenting it. TikTok users have questions. That's from November 14th.
Okay, whoever said Marat let her build a tunnel under your house, you're forgetting I can never own a home, so.
Fucking own, dude. You can own a bunch of nasty ass sandwiches, though, apparently.
Or a home in Virginia or something.
That's true. This has been an ongoing saga.
And if listen,
Pog says, if Joe Biden's wife can call herself a doctor, then I can call myself an engineer.
Okay, but like she's a software engineer, so that's a type of engineer, just not type for this application.
Zach is building a bunker too.
Full
Yeah,
disclosure,
that
I started
I've been seeing. I
planning
haven't
this
watched it,
project about a year ago, so it is in no way related to current world events. However, world events have been off the charts for quite a while now. My goal here is to build the most cost-effective.
All right, give us an engineering
in
react.
my residential
We know Colin Furze is the goat of this.
He really
it's
is.
not new.
The man does love
I
building
introduced Marat to Colin Furze, and also
that is also true.
You can't even fucking call Colin Furze like a tunnel at this point. He has a network. He has a fallout shelter.
Well, he did start with a.
He did start with a tunnel. And
he started with a bunker.
That's true. And now he has like an entire city under there. He's like a fucking ant king. I'm gonna order sandwiches for
backyard
us.
and build it in a way that can be repeatable should others wish to do
Well,
so
you
as well.
react to this
Some people
appropriately.
might think my
Get in
methods
here.
are cheap, others will think it's expensive, but we already know there's some millennials calling their parents to see if they can hobbit hole their first home out from underneath their parents' lawn. It is free real estate. Bunkers can protect against all kinds of things.
I wanted to build
whether
a
it's
bunker
solar
once.
flares, nuclear fallout.
That's why
hiding
I feel
from
like I relate.
zombies. Apocalypses come in all different flavors.
It wasn't a bunker. It was going to
However,
be
it's
like
been a
an
dream of mine
underground
ever since
like
I was a little
garage
kid
area
to just have an
to
awesome
like keep
hideout
pools and
full
like
of
projects and
technology and accessories where a man can just chill. I'm incredibly excited for this project. Make sure you're subscribed. It is free. Let's get started.
I like Jerry.
There are a lot of different bunker options.
Not the biggest
that I
fan,
looked
but,
at
you
when
know,
I was
he's
starting
okay.
this
I'm a
project.
subscriber.
My first thought was that I could use a shipping container and bury that in my yard instead. Turns out that's a terrible idea. Shipping containers are designed to be stacked on top of each other, but not have any weight whatsoever on the walls themselves, or it'll collapse. And if you're going to add structure, you might as well pick option number 2, which is designing and engineer some kind of underground.
I am curious to
basement of
hear what
sorts
the material of the
encased in
walls
concrete.
for this
But
pipe
that
is
got
made out of.
super
If it's plastic
expensive,
or anything
super
that's
fast. Definitely a valid option. though, if
flexible,
you want
and
something
probably not the
super
best
custom.
choice, but I'm
I,
sure he
however,
thought it
decided to
through.
go with a culvert bunker design made out of 12-foot diameter, helically corrugated stormwater drainage pipe. These things are so massive. I picked these massive metal pipes for a few reasons. First of all, they have a service life of 100 years, meaning my grandkids' will be able to use this bunker. And of course, I'll keep a running tally on how much this whole thing cost me as we build it, just in case someone else wants to try and imitate my process. Also, feel free to take my ideas and give me some of your own suggestions down in the comments. Unloading it off a semi-truck was pretty intense, since each 20-foot section of pipe weighs close to 4,000 pounds. It requires a full-size telehandler, and even then we were maxing out its capabilities. We used 2 giant machines, but you can probably get away with using just one.
Okay,
by
earlier I was
lifting up
concerned
one
about the
edge, sliding
material
straps
because,
underneath.
I mean, I'm obviously not a civil engineer and I haven't done a ton of calculations for this stuff, but I would imagine that the more flexible it is, the more it might have problems distributing the weight as it comes of all the ground that's going to be down on it. And if there's any kind of like seismic activity or groundwater or anything externally that's, you know, altering it, probably the best. Also, I don't know what a bunker is for, so if it has concerns with you know, surviving anything, maybe not. Again, I'm not doing this, so spitballing here.
And set the 2 back down, then lifting up from the center of the pipe like you see here. Together, these 2 pieces of pipe cost me exactly $31,959 here in 2023.
Yeah, if he
I
surrounds it
picked the
with concrete,
helically
that
corrugated
makes a
storm
lot of sense.
pipes because of their ridiculous strength.
You could also
They might not look it
put a
right
sump
now,
pump
but
in the
the
bottom
shape
of it.
and ribs
Like
of these
I'd
pipe
imagine
allow them to
humidity's
be
gonna be a
buried up
problem.
to 100 feet. And since this pipe is used regularly all over the world for stormwater runoff in large cities, the installation and engineering is already super well known, vetted, and documented. Entire freeways are built on top of these pipes that
I did
people
watch the
drive
electric
over
Hummer
every
build,
day.
yeah, it was cool.
They also come in widths of up to 15 feet wide, but that required special shipping permits, and the 12-foot diameter versions are more than enough for what I need. I mean, look at this. It'll be close to 5,000 cubic feet of beautiful bunker space when we're done. To get inside the bunker that is underneath the ground in my backyard, we will need a 20-foot tall entry shaft at one end and a 20-foot tall emergency exit shaft at
It's
the
going
other.
horizontal,
I'm
right?
calling
Yeah.
my bunker the Ground X Project, since not everyone can afford a ticket to Mars. The whole thing is designed to sleep 6 people, and everything is currently drawn digitally in SolidWorks. Each metal sheet and each structural member is meticulously laid out beforehand. Since this isn't really the type of project I can wing on a whim, and we need to be super efficient with the construction. We have to move really fast to get it in the ground before it starts snowing, and the longer these pipes sit in my yard, the more suspicious my neighbors are gonna get. If you want to design your own bunker, SolidWorks has been a channel sponsor for a while now. They have something called 3D Experience SolidWorks for makers, an incredibly affordable way to design anything you can imagine. Great
Sure,
for
call 811.
fabricating, designing, rendering, even programming CNC machines or 3D printers, both connected to the cloud or locally installed. Great for hobbies, personal projects, or, you know, making a massive backyard bunker.
The SolidWorks licenses aren't 10K. I think you can find them if you are like a student for an educational license, or if you like work with, you know, hobby level. I think there might be like other ones. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but people always get super like freaked out whenever they see the licensing fees. But there's, you know, other options available out there. I think Fusion might have some free stuff, or again might have like academic licenses or something like that if you're in school, you know, high school, college, whatever. I work with like robotics teams, like we get licenses for the CAD software all the time from them.
This isn't our completely final version just yet. We still need to design an elevator in the entry shaft and probably add some more air vents, but we should be finished by the time we're finished. If you want to use professional design tools on a personal level, I'll leave a 20% discount off the usual $99 a year
See?
for the
It's only
3D
$100
Experience
for you.
SolidWorks down in the description. Elevate your design game or submerge an entire structure, whichever you prefer, all within your means. However, the 3D Experience SolidWorks for makers is not for professional use. If your side hustle makes more than $2,000 a year, you gotta buy the professional version. I don't make the rules, I just leave the links in the description. The CAD file from SolidWorks is also what we put on the back of our shirts.
That's
I will
cool.
leave a link for that in the description as well. As far as burying the pipe goes, some of these culverts can be placed just a few feet below the ground. However, I've decided to go 6 feet underground because that's where we start to take advantage of the thermal insulation of the earth. At that depth, any hobbit
I'm
will
always
tell you
curious
that's where
to
things
hear
start
what
to get
the,
cozy and
thermal insulation of the
consistent,
earth
maintaining
ends up
about
doing
60
for
degrees year-round, which is especially
heat
beneficial
trapping,
here in
right?
Utah
If you're
where we
down
have
there, you're
really
breathing a
cold
bunch of-
winters.
you're generating
Plus,
a lot
the
of
more
heat.
dirt
Does
that
it
I can
actually
put on
escape?
top of the pipe, the more structurally sound
what
the
happens
pipe
to
will
it?
be. To a point, of course. The whole thing is kind of like this empty pop can. The thin
I
walled
like someone
aluminum
said
can
Cassie
is
is
a
the best, though. I don't know about
suspiciously
that one,
similar shape to the large pipe, and me being able to crush it with 2 fingers isn't very confidence-inducing. But if we dig a hole, support the tube with earth from underneath and dirt on the sides, and then bury the can, the same thin-walled empty soda can can now hold my full body weight in multiple positions with no issues. An empty pop can that's buried can survive extreme loads fully intact.
All right, well, you know, he's got
Once
a
my
plan.
bunker's in the ground, it can survive whole semi-trucks driving over the top, giant bomb blasts, or even a zombie the size of your mom.
Damn.
So if we're gonna be sitting 6 feet below the surface, and we have a 12-foot diameter pipe, that means we need an 18-foot deep hole. We better get to digging.
And this is when the excavator comes in.
This might take a while. Do you hear that? I hear reinforcements. Big things are coming. If you want to help support this project, you can always buy a Jerry Rig Everything knife, $15, jerryrigknife.com. Incredibly useful during any cataclysm. And if for whatever reason it
Yeah,
does
the
not
kid is
survive
driving.
the apocalypse, just send me an email. See you next week.
Damn, you reacted to that whole ass vid by yourself. How did you feel? Oh, fuck.
What?
This chair is way lower than I thought it was.
Oh, yeah? How does that make you feel?
Dude, my back hurts so bad.
You're
from
so
sitting
tiny.
on that. My back hurts so bad from sitting on that chair. Dude, I'm looking at this and like, how is there not 24-hour in-room dining?
I don't know. Am I about to sit here and watch the entire Bunker Build series?
Oh,
There isn't 24
Wait,
hour time?
11 to 7? No, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m.
So I walked to I found a sandwich spot that was open until like midnight, and it had like good reviews, had like a bunch of stars.
That was a lie, right?
No, I go there and it's like the door's open, so I walk in, and there's like no one inside. I'm like, hello, and like there's an iPhone sitting on the counter. I'm like, all right, there's obviously somebody in here, right? Like it's not like they just like left their stuff and left the door unlocked. And the guy's like, yeah, we're closed. I'm like, all right, well, yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm like, is there anywhere around here that
Bro,
makes
they
love
don't
food?
fucking do that, dude. They don't fuck around out here.
No,
There's
they
literally
don't.
nothing. There's only
No,
one
that's what I was
menu.
about to say. So like, I'm like, hey, is there anything?
There's a night menu.
Is there anything like around
I'm
here?
gonna try.
I asked.
I'm gonna try.
And the guy's like, yeah, no, I don't know. So it right across the street was this like restaurant that was about to close. The guy's like, we're closed. I'm like, hey, like, is there any food I can get to go? And he's like, all right, to go, I got you. And right as I'm walking out, he's like, why did you come so late? I'm like, what do you mean I'm hungry? Like at this hour, like I assume, like,
Hello?
I assumed that like Rome like stayed up later than 11 p.m. Like I don't know what's going on, but maybe it's the neighborhood. Maybe there's like another area where people go out and they stay out late. Who knows?
Room service is not picking up.
All right.
Welcome back to my backyard bunker project. Today, hopefully, we're going to take this 12-foot diameter, 40-foot long tube and sink it 20 feet down underneath the soil in my backyard. Today's video is sponsored by the Anker Solex F3800. Hopefully it can do what they say it can do. Otherwise this video is going to be cut very abruptly short and it'll be a little bit awkward.
The reason I need such a large power station is because these elephant-sized tubes are over 100 feet away from my welding outlet. And I need to secure multiple flanges to each sides of the pipe so it doesn't all collapse when I drop a 250,000 pounds worth of dirt on top of it. And the Anker Solex F3800 should be able to provide enough juice to get the job done.
This power station says it can output 6,000 watts through a 240...
I love these power generators, the battery power generators. Like the technology's come a really long way in the last couple of years. Like it's, you went from almost certainly having to have like a Harbor Freight Predator generator to like being able to buy one of these Anchors or, God, I'm trying to remember the other one's names. All these YouTubers love doing like partnerships with them. EcoFlow, yeah, there we go. They're pretty good. Like I mean, they're surprisingly good to do. Oh, what's up? Yeah, Rome for some reason doesn't go super late. Anyway, let's go back to the video.
Yeah, for the room that I'm calling from.
40-volt plug on the side, while at the same time recharging with solar. I think I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, though. Let's get started.
Bro, I said to this guy that I want 2 ham sandwiches.
He's like,
he
no.
said no. There's only one. I'm like, okay, I know there's only one ham sandwich, but is there one ham sandwich in the entire fucking restaurant? And he kept saying no, only one ham sandwich. So now we only got one fucking ham sandwich coming, and now you have to eat the salmon sandwich instead. I've never had this situation happen to me
They're
before.
stubborn like Turks as well.
Yeah, I was like, bro. I was like, what do you mean? There's
They're
only
like-
one. Then I
You're
go.
like, you're like, I don't eat fish, and they're like,
Then I go.
it's a good time to start.
Then I go. I want a Coke Zero. He goes, you have it in your minibar. I'm like, yeah, I know. I drank it. I want another Coke Zero, motherfucker. What do you mean you have it in your minibar? Like, I've never seen... It's like, bro, I'm calling room service, dog. Yeah, I know I have it in my fucking minibar. I'm calling room service because I'm out of it.
Is one not enough?
It was so crazy. Isn't this a fancy hotel? It is.
All right, what do you want to do? Do you want to watch this? Do you want to finish the stream?
Hold on. Let me man the ship again.
All right, go for it.
This chair is much nicer.
Yeah, I mean...
You know what? Hold on. We're going to move this chair.
Oh.
And I'm going to bring the other cool chair here.
He's like, take it or leave it.
Yeah, it was so weird. Dude, my back is fucked up, by the way. I was just laying in bed.
You're like, hear Murat stream while I go lay in bed.
No, while I was like trying to order service. We both look like kids now. Like Hillary. Come on, bro. You make that joke all the time off camera.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're really worried about that now? All right, fix it. You're the engineer. Fix it.
Jerry rig it, dude. Everything.
Right, name a woman.
Hillary.
Oh.
Wait, what?
It went back up. Come on.
What do you want?
Fix it.
Fix what? Oh, the camera.
Yeah.
Just put it here.
Okay, but...
And then you raise this.
What? Bro, you're breaking it.
Is that better?
No.
Yeah, this wouldn't be a problem if you had a Brio with you.
Fuck you mean, bro? I know.
Or if you had your stream kit that somebody was so kind enough.
My stream kit doesn't have a camera in it.
It had a Brio last time I left it.
No, I put the Brio in there.
I literally brought the cable for it.
What she's using the stone for? Whoa. Don't send me TikToks. I can't log into TikTok. I want to, but I can't. I don't know why.
Is it spicy?
Yeah.
Why are you lying?
Send me the TikTok on Twitter. Wait, I want to see.
Why are you guys so obsessed with this girl, man?
This girl that's like building a tunnel under her house because it's insane.
I was telling him I once had plans to build an underground addition to the garage in New Jersey to like store tools and like, you know, projects and stuff.
Uh-huh. You're a big tunnel guy.
I'm not a big tunnel guy, but like I feel like it's the same level or like situation as like the level of trains or infrastructure, where like, oh, like you can use Earth as a building material. Like, that's pretty sick. And it's like, you know, you get to take advantage of Earth's insulated properties. You get to, you know, have more space because now you can like be underground and above ground. Like it's pretty cool. I mean, it obviously depends on where you are.
Let's watch 2023 in 7 minutes, Marat.
Alright, I've been wanting to watch this video.
And
I'm also a Vox subscriber.
And 3 minutes of the 7 minutes you won't be able to see unless you subscribe at the top of the hour.
Is it the top of the hour every hour? Or only some hours because you forgot?
No, top of the hour every hour. 3-minute ad break. If you no longer want to see them, all you need to do is subscribe. For $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime, it's a 3-minute ad break now.
Hi Barbie. Hi Barbie. Hi Barbie. The president has just signed a bill that will end.
It just blows my mind that they started out with Barbie and Oppenheimer like that was the most significant thing.
That was like mid-July, isn't it?
Yeah. The president signed a bill that will end national emergency declared during the pandemic. Except the only thing we kept, we took the child tax credits away. The only thing we kept from the fucking pandemic, the plandemic, also known as the bandemic.
What?
The only thing we took away from that was Title 42. It's kind of crazy. Title 42 is the only fucking thing that we have. I guess mail-in ballots too. So one good, one bad. What all in the... It's just crumbs, bro. Finish it.
The national emergency declared during the pandemic. Taylor Swift and Beyonce's shows are giving the U.S. economy an actual boost.
Here we come. Dude, I hated all the talking points about how these wars are going.
This summer could be described as the summer of strikes.
It's the first official day of the SAG-AFTRA strike.
I think AI is one of the most important things to be talking about.
You should probably run.
Section up.
Ice cream so good.
Twitter is now X.
Some are even calling it.
That's crazy. She got her own moment.
Who did?
Section up.
Not Grimace Shake. That was whatever. She did, bro.
Who's she?
Gang Gang. Pink Sparkles or whatever. Pinky Doll.
What does she do?
What's that? Dude, I love how much of a normal person Murad is. See? Chat.
You make like people disappear into.
He is my normie barometer, dude.
Bro, I'm up to date like on the league.
It's effing right now. So my voice might be childlike and similar to Ben Shapiro.
So do people turn into ice cream?
No, bro. No. It's nothing. She has nothing to do with the Grimace Shake.
Alright, then play it.
The Grimace Shake was a TikTok trend created as a marketing moment by McDonald's.
Oh, that's cool.
That was widely adopted by TikTok creators. Pinky Doll is irrelevant to that.
Twitter is now X.
Some are even calling it the Twitter killer.
Nope.
Scratch that. Reverse it.
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
We start in the Middle East. Hamas has launched the biggest attack on Israel in years.
The Israeli military saying over 1,000 people were killed.
We hear the bullets whistling when they pass by.
Hamas say they're holding between 200 and 250 hostages.
We are putting a complete siege on Gaza. We're fighting animals and are acting accordingly.
No one is safe. Nowhere in Gaza is safe.
That's wild. Yep, you're right. No Ukraine moment?
I'm sure it'll come, but like it's not enough.
It is now 90 seconds to midnight.
2023 will go down as the hottest year on record.
The dense haze spreading from New England.
Excuse me. Who cares? So is 2022. So.
And 2024 probably.
Yeah. And guess what? It's not all that significant because 2024 will also be the hottest year on record.
You have the stonks meme?
No.
Washington, D.C.
Witness the blood moon's rise.
The fires are one of the worst natural disasters in Hawaii's history.
Yeah, it was unfortunate when Oprah caused it to happen.
Also, like the conspiracy theory about blue items not being caught on fire. That was
God, people are so stupid. I'm laughing, but it's so sad. God, the amount of fucking conspiracy that came out of the Hawaiian shit was so crazy.
The death toll stands at 115 people.
This was my home.
3 protesters are under arrest for interrupting the action.
We have to act.
Southern California is under its first ever tropical storm watch.
A once-in-a-century deadly deluge slamming Hong Kong.
The COP28 team did not deny using climate meetings to discuss fossil fuel deals.
This is really like a fox guarding the hen house moment.
Frankly, most companies who have set a net zero target don't know how they're going to get there.
Layoffs are sweeping corporate America.
That is a movie about Pedro Pascal, who's in love with Nicolas Cage, who plays Nicolas Cage, basically. It's actually a great movie. What's it called? Massive Talent? The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
I got laid off 2 days ago.
My government will continue to take action to bring down inflation, to ease the cost of living.
I mean, the irony is not lost upon us, but somehow totally lost upon the fucking monarchs, it seems. That they're looking at this and just like, I mean, yes. Literally like 11 or 12, actually.
The entire country is shut down.
And also, Italians don't do shit, brother.
Well, you know, they're tired from, you know, their mid-nap.
They're what,
like midday nap, their siesta, but that's like Spain.
Bombastic side eye.
A group of orcas appear to be attacking and even sinking some boats.
Racing against time to find that missing submersible.
250,000. It was so annoying that everyone was so obsessed with the controller.
Yo, this shit popped off, dude. I remember that. I was in Japan.
Dude, you were in Tokyo.
Man, life was so good. Life was so fucking good back then.
What are we talking about? Life's still good.
Life is no longer as good.
Do you have, like, sad?
Do I have sad?
Like
Seasonal?
Affective disorder? Like,
I do.
Summertime, you're happy. Like, winter, you're sad.
I do get sad. That's why I need to go to Australia.
$, a ticket.
Bankman-Fried now faces more than 100 years in prison.
First Republic is now the third major bank to fail since March.
Rupert Murdoch is to step back.
And will hand over the reins to his son.
I'm the youngest boy!
The New York Republican is now the 6th lawmaker to ever be expelled from the House.
This entire country has been bullying me just because I am a proud gay thief.
The House has been paralyzed without a speaker for nearly 3 weeks.
This is embarrassing.
There have been concerns for months about Senator Feinstein's health.
Look at the candles on that cake. This is the oldest man alive.
String of,
says never surrender.
Surrender.
Okay, that is a picture of him surrendering to Georgia authorities, though.
I don't care about politics, bruh. So when
the U.S. linked the balloon to a vast Chinese...
I never say I don't care about politics, bruh, and scream. I just scream.
Dude, that's so you. I didn't realize there was a video of you.
I scream about politics, bruh. You're the one who says I don't care about politics, bruh, and then I scream at you.
Or you say you don't care and then you get really triggered.
Yeah. It's because I want to take a respite.
All right, keep going.
A moment.
Dude, F-22 got its first kill, man. That was
military surveillance program.
Oh, they hit it!
Do you believe our government has made contact with intelligent extraterrestrial?
Oh, the
balloon.
The balloon. I was like, what the fuck are you saying?
Something I can't discuss in public setting.
And now, NASA's first mission to deliver the largest sample collected from an asteroid to Earth.
Flames and plumes of smoke lit up the sky in East Ohio after a train derailed the deadliest earthquake that Morocco has suffered in more than 100 years.
The number of people killed in earthquakes in Turkey and Syria has risen to nearly 50,000.
2 dams and 4 bridges collapsed.
India's deadliest train crash in decades.
It has been 1 year since Russia began its full-scale invasion of Ukraine.
Stops fighting and leaves.
That took fuck 4, dude. Past the halfway, the train on the half, dude. Oh god, it's so Jovered. They knocking on the door?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Italy Wi-Fi is a fucking bullshit.
Leaves Ukraine, the war ends. If Ukraine stops fighting, Ukraine ends.
Fighting intensifies between the armed force and the rebel rapid support force.
1,500 pro-Bolsonaro supporters had been arrested after they stormed government buildings in Brasilia.
The decision might have been tense. Photos confirm news that no parent wants to hear.
A fishing boat sinking with hundreds on board, hundreds of migrants.
Now, more than
missing.
1.7 million Afghans have been told to leave Pakistan.
Palestinians are dying in the tens of thousands, but we'll continue to say it is us who are not acknowledging humanity.
Vox is always not even kind of, like, just openly based on Palestine. Wait, what the fuck? Is this from the same place? Wait, where's the ham sandwich?
That might be it.
No, that's the salmon. Did he not bring a ham sandwich?
Is this the ham? Bro, none of the drinks are cold either.
Bro, what is this salad?
It's a caprese.
Where's the cheese? There's no cheese in a caprese salad?
I don't know.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, no shot.
Oh, there's just straight up mozzarella in here.
Oh my god, they brought the mozzarella separately.
But then where's the ham?
Wait, there's no ham sandwich? What the fuck is this? It's just bread?
You want me to put this Coke in the fridge? 'Cause, like,
yes, please. But also, bro, turns out there's no ham sandwich at all.
I mean, I signed for it. I didn't check the receipt. Here's a ham sandwich, dude.
No, I don't want that shit. And is this salmon or is it tuna?
Well, no, it's salmon.
Oh, this is so bad.
This is not very good either.
I'm never coming back to Italy again, bro. It's done. I'm done, dog.
Alright, play the video.
I can't believe this motherfucker said no ham sandwich for you. Oh, that does not look appetizing. Is it good?
Yeah, it's okay.
What the fuck is this thing?
Dude, there's just a bag with mozzarella in it.
Bro, they got... There's a whole... Bro.
Should I tell them how much this whole meal was?
How much was it?
Do you want to know?
How much was this bag of mozzarella, 1 salmon sandwich, and 1 Coke Zero?
Take a guess.
40 euros. Higher than 40 euros? How much? Just say it.
Keep going.
100 euros. 100 euros for 1 fucking bag of mozzarella de bufala. Okay? Whatever this fucking assortment of breads are that I didn't even order. Just like 6 slices of fucking tomatoes and a little bit of arugula and 1 shitty salmon sandwich.
And bottle of water.
Hey, fuck Italy, dog.
Joe Biden's Italy, dude.
Joe Biden's Italy. Italy's actually so cheap in comparison to, like...
No, this hotel experience is like the first time where it was like insanely overcharged.
Yeah. Did they not bring a Coke Zero?
No, it's in there. I put it in the fridge because it wasn't cold. It was warm.
Okay, that's fine. 100 euros for a bag of fucking bufala mozzarella? Do you want the mozzarella? You love this shit. This is your favorite. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm not gonna eat. I'm not in a good mood to eat anymore. Dude, call the desk and let them have it? No, I don't give a shit.
I mean, you should definitely tell them. It is important to provide constructive feedback. All right, play the video, dude.
Tens of thousands showing their support for the Palestinian people.
The Israel-Hamas war sparking an increase in Islamophobia and anti-Semitism.
Yet another mass shooting in this country.
10 people are dead.
In Mississippi.
In Louisville,
Shooting at an elementary school in Nashville.
Ain't no way in the world y'all are trying to ban TikTok and y'all haven't even flinched at changing their gun laws.
Okay, that tie pin.
Don't say it.
It goes hard.
Yeah.
It does. That's sick. I would like that.
But that is the problem. You realize that, right? Like, I saw it and I got really excited about it, and then I was like, wait a second, like, why am I so excited about a tie clip? And that's literally the gun lobby succeeded.
Oh, really? The real problem is not a mass shooting every day. It's the fact that I paid 100 euros for a bag of mozzarella.
Well, this is a European problem. This is a Italian problem. That's an American problem.
And I'm eating this dry ass bread that they sent me.
Bro, that's like leftovers from like the free like bar they put out at like whatever 5 p.m. tea time.
Yeah. Can you put the mozzarella on the bread for a happy little treat?
That mozzarella does look good.
It's very wet and bulbous.
Memphis police have just...
Is that a Yeti Nano? Might sound better speaking to the front. Sorry, might be an audio pervert.
Is that a Yeti Nano?
It's a blue Yeti. I don't think it's a Nano. And, maybe.
Just released the footage from the death of Tyree Nichols. Those 5 officers were arrested and charged with second-degree murder.
Former U.S. Marine captured on video putting Jordan Neely in a chokehold.
Affirmative action is gone.
Catholic priests can now bless same-sex couples.
6 justices ruled that
Wait,
certain
really?
businesses can refuse to serve gay people.
New laws in Uganda mean that anyone having gay sex can be jailed for life.
I got some Bud Lights for us.
Huh? Yeah? What are we supposed to?
The Bud Light thing was so funny.
We are such a deeply unserious country for the simple fact that the Dylan Mulvaney story was probably more impactful and was in the media cycle for like almost the same amount of time that Palestine, the ethnic cleansing in Gaza has been. You know what I mean? The Bud Light Dylan Mulvaney arc.
It's just so pointed at the ceiling.
Yeah, but it's. Hello, can you hear? Is this better? Probably not. I don't think it's better. Nah, that's a stretch, right? Dude.
It's better.
So better. What the fuck? Wait, really? Oh my god, it is?
I feel like they're messing with us.
Dude, I can't trust this chat either.
But like, it's.
Oh, there's a fucking knife here. Let me try to.
Can't wait for you to get mozzarella juice over everything.
I know, I'm scared.
Wait, what are you doing? Here, give me.
What? What?
It's already open, bro.
Wait. No, it's like hard to open that little part. See, it's shut off.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like leaking.
Oh, no, buffalo de mozzarella. Or just flip the camera over here a little bit. I want chatters to see this devastating fail that I'm about to fucking endure.
Ultra rare audio perv W.
It's a bi-directional microphone. You're a bi-directional microphone. Fucking got him, dude.
Oof. Kill him.
Yeah. Oh, kill him. Okay, I don't know what to do about the mozzarella juices, you know? Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh, fuck.
They can't see it, dude. You gotta turn it towards them.
Oh, fuck. It's so big and so juicy. Fuck. Oh, God. So much of the water.
Yeah, there is a sink. Like.
Oh, this sucks.
It's not good?
No.
Oh, no.
That's the worst mozzarella di bufala I've ever had. And I've had a lot.
This whole thing has just been a lot L after.
Yeah.
We should have went out IRLing to get food at 2 hours ago. Does
Wait.
anyone know what the happening neighborhood is?
This guy just said there's 38 restaurants open on Just Eat delivering to Central Rome right now.
Let's drop another.
Okay, no, what's funny is that means there is a devastatingly low amount of restaurants open on Friday night.
Well, it's technically Saturday now.
No, that's what but like, dude, that's insane. This is a metropolitan city. Like, what do you mean only 38? This isn't fucking Arkansas, dog. We're in fucking Rome. The cradle of civilization. This city was fucking built like 1,600 years ago.
No, 2,300 years ago.
No, yeah, 2,300 years ago, technically, even longer than that.
It's been over a millennia. They only came up with
and there's only 30 fucking open restaurants right now delivering on a Friday night? What the fuck happened to the Roman Empire, bitch? People talk about...
Dude, if Caesar wanted to eat at midnight, he fucking ate.
People talk about like, oh, I think about the Roman Empire all the time. Bitch, stop thinking about it and start doing things to restore it, okay?
Where's that from, by the way?
It's another TikTok trend. Everything is TikTok trend.
I'll tell you one thing, though. In Turkey, they have plenty of food at this hour.
Oh, yeah. Ospava.
You want kokoreç? They got you. USA, plenty of food at this hour.
Hassan becoming anti-worker the moment he sees what workers' rights means? Bro, it's after midnight? Wait, what?
But you know their hours could just be after midnight, right? It's not like they have to work like 23 hours.
Motherfucker, what? Is there universal sleepy time for workers? Like, what are you talking about?
It's a bargain.
Like, what do you mean? What if someone just doesn't work during the day and works at night? You know that, right? Like, that's a thing. What am I doing right now? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Motherfucker said workers' rights means sleepy time for everybody, okay?
I will say I have...
Dog, it's not... I'm not saying...
It is not fun.
I'm not saying why are people not working on Christmas, okay? I'm saying why is there no place serving food on a Friday night?
Yeah, if it was like 2 p.m. on a Wednesday, maybe.
In a metropolitan... in a cosmopolitan city. Government mandated EP time. I'm so EP. It's universal. It does to some extent after a certain time at night.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. That's normal. It's also food. Like, what are we talking about? It's not like... I'm not like, why is my Amazon delivery not being given to me at 12 a.m.?
There's a good chance Amazon might.
Like, what the fuck? Italians working the night shift are dead. Because there's no food to be had. It's too expensive for the restaurants. They have to get paid more.
No, I think people literally just don't go out in this area. Like, there might be an area of, like, nightlife or something where there's, like, street vendors and food and such.
I just don't understand how the fuck we got here. And I really hope this mozzarella doesn't give me, like, food poisoning again.
Dude, it's not worth it, man. Don't eat it if you have concerns.
I'm just... I'm getting 100 euros, dude.
Dude, would you pay 100 euros to not have food poisoning? Like, yesterday, when you're on the toilet, if you were like, hey, he walked to get food, I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Yes, it was very walkable. That was very, very nice, but like, I still couldn't find it.
No, it's sick. It's sick when I go walking instead of eating food.
Well, I guess
because
you could walk to like a field to like pick the grass and such.
Because it's the substitute. It's a joke.
Okay, now I feel...
What? Oh, because he was joking? No, it's fine. You can... Not for you, the night workers. It's okay, Chad. I'm just fucking around. Definitely go to Trastevere. Good place.
I wish you had a car now. I really want a motorcycle here.
Fucking Wi-Fi's broken too. Everything is busted in Rome, bro.
Okay, well, I think it's more of you coming to a new place and not having the proper interactions with the infrastructure than the place not having the infrastructure.
What do you mean? There's nothing I can do about this.
No, I'm saying like, you know, if we were at an Airbnb or if you like rented a house or you know what I mean? Like, there's obviously internet here and there's obviously food here. We just don't know how to interact with it.
Google says most food places are closed at 7 to 8 p.m. in Rome. That's insane. Americans would literally complain about not having walkable cities and that they don't have...
Bro, I literally walked to get food.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
I don't know why they're... well, you know what? That anger you just felt, that's what happens when you try to explain something to a chat that doesn't give a fuck about what you have to say. Okay? They're here for one purpose, dog. That's just to piss you off.
Alright, back to the video.
And then people wonder why they voted in a fascist. No, literally. They voted in a fascist because there's no fucking food options after 8 p.m.
Must have voted today. What?
Mexico's Supreme Court has declared loudly and clearly that access to abortion care is a human right.
Ohio now marks the 7th state since Roe v. Wade was overturned.
Oh my god, Ohio skibbity toileted. Ohio stuck its gat out for the Rizzler and allowed abortions to continue existing in the state, dude. Wow, that is so Kai Cenat. That is so Phantom Tax.
I have no idea what you just said.
Don't worry, me either.
Prevailed.
I want to.
But they did. There's Zoomers in the chat.
Oh, the bear. That was great.
I want to experience everything. I want to break every single rule there is.
This is a beacon of hope and possibilities.
I just EGOT.
Come on in the box in front. Go! Spain wins the World Cup.
Wait, Spain won the World Cup?
I guess. You just saw him do it.
No, that's not what I was going to say. And the story wasn't even just like Spain winning the World Cup. It was like their federation, like the fucking male like football federation president.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Forcibly kissed one of the strikers, I think.
Well, no, it was a female player, right?
Yeah.
But that was the male. Or did I missee that?
No, that was the female. Those are women.
Oh, yes.
That's crazy, bro. You're fucking sexist. Murat literally pulled a doctor, a female doctor move. You know what I mean? He's like, women can't play soccer.
Dude, I just didn't see it. Like I didn't.
Must have been the men that won the soccer.
It was really hard to tell. Like,
there's no such thing.
I get the strength to give it my all.
Israel and Hamas agreeing on a deal that will free a number of hostages.
I still got a lot. No, India is on the moon.
We choose to go back to the moon and then on to Mars, and we're going to do it together.
Hell yeah! SLS was this year, right?
What do you think about that?
What, that we're going back to the moon and Mars?
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, I mean, it's fake. Everybody knows it's fake.
Well, you know, CGI's come a long way in the last, 50 years, so I'm hoping we'll get some better content this time.
He admitted it, and he literally works on space, dude.
Alright.
Together.
We are being asked to love the extraordinary species that is humankind and keep it alive. That's all this is.
You know...
I worked on the Artemis mission.
Nice.
Damn, bro. I have so many fucking space guys in here. What's happening?
I don't know.
Hey, guys. You know the deal. Just saying. DM me if you're looking for...
Okay, dude. Don't do that.
Handsome Turkish guy to work for a company like me, Hassan Piker, and no one else. I am talking about myself. I too have an engineering background and relevant experience for years.
What are you doing right now, dude? Stop.
In engineering and space. Anyway, what's your favorite event among those? Bro, half of it was genocide and anthropogenic climate change.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's like, what was your favorite disaster? What was your favorite man-made horror beyond our wildest imaginations?
So, the thing I always question is, like, there's always positive events and negative events throughout history, right? And there's been plenty of negative events throughout history that we probably don't recall or, have, like, super good memory of. Are we just reporting on the bad ones a lot more, or is just shit going to shit?
No, shit's always sucked. No.
We're just better at reporting on it and raising awareness.
People were reporting on how bad shit sucked back then too. There's never been a moment in history.
Hindsight's like just has rose-colored glasses.
Yes, 100%.
All right, that's
obviously there's things that are getting worse, like anthropogenic climate change, the frequency and severity of mass shootings, things like that are definitely getting worse.
I mean, obviously these are really bad, but like I feel like at least with mass shootings, like hopefully in some period of time that's solvable, right? Because that's a social policy. It's man-made.
That makes it less likely that we'll solve it.
I mean, we'll solve it at some point. It's not a year or 5 years or 10 years or 50 years or 100 years, right? Like at some point, hopefully we won't have that problem. We'll have bigger problems. We'll have different problems, right? That one hopefully can go away. But like the natural disasters, that's a lot more concerning, like from a humanity perspective.
They're getting worse in size and frequency.
I'm talking about hurricanes. I'm talking about forest fires. I'm talking about those types of situations.
Yeah, we're cooked.
I don't know, man.
You know what the biggest disaster is, though?
That's the bottom of the hour, and you're ending it soon.
No, I am planning on ending it soon.
The stream.
But that's not what I was going to say.
Can't wait to see what this is.
Oh, you've never seen this? This is actually, the chatter's right. This is the best story from the year.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Dude, Philip DeFranco covered it, man. That's why I know about it.
Fucking Philip DeFranco. No, what I was going to say is the real disaster is that, someone said don't end it. Bro, I'm tired. What do you mean? I'm so fucking tired. Don't kill yourself, please? Yeah, dude. That's not what I mean when I say I'm ending it. That's insane. Like, sure, I might have paid 100 euros for a bag of shitty bufala mozzarella, but it's not enough for me to kill myself. Maybe close, not enough. Doesn't get us over the hump. Abi Galatas soraylı mısınız? Fenerbahçe.
She's married, right?
No. She actually divorced her pedophile husband.
I'm glad she's out and about in the dating scene.
So she could play hanky-panky with some libtard bar owner.
Hey, man.
Let's do a Murat hour. Bro, he's tired too, most likely. Right, Murat? Are you tired?
Dude, are you kidding me? I'm dying over here.
Alright. Well, we're going to end it there, chat. Tomorrow's another day. I'm going to try to do, like, IRL streaming. If I do it, it's probably going to be early and from, like, the Coliseum or some shit. I don't know if I can actually stream at the Coliseum, but... So, isn't it 1 p.m. in Italy? It's 1 a.m. in Italy, man. Fuck. Anyway, love you guys. See you tomorrow. I don't know why it's so low.
Oh, you turned off
Anyway, bye everybody. Bye from me, Murat. Bye-bye.
Her sun is streaming, her sun is streaming. There's again, her sun is streaming, her sun is streaming. Review in the P.O. box, Uncle Uger's face. Sat in Discord at your prop, great names take on breath. Tiny Bernie Sanders, LGBTQ Air Force. The whole left at your fingertips, Ane at your door. The H3 crowded up, babe, the Young Turks online show. 3, 4, 5 years of this, plenty more to go. 90-day fiance talks of champagne bourgeoisie. A Trump rally live reaction on that riot at DC. There he is again, dreaming, her sun is streaming.